Announcement of something that I just found out is coming out really soon, and I'm really fucking excited. But I want to give it a minute so more people can come in and see the announcement. I'll come here really shortly. Don't worry. I wanted a few minutes so that I could talk and then share the cool thing with you guys. Let me say hi to everyone who came in real quick first. I like how now it tells me when someone's new only when after go live. That's nice. Oh, no, I know it is still... Oh, just never mind. It's just being fucky. Live, and hello to everyone, and Yalter, and Necta, and Kawarjasing, and Ro. And yeah, we're gonna be actually showing the photos this time because I've woken up enough. This time is gonna be a lot more exciting. And thank you for coming back if you liked the detective stream. That makes me happy. And hello, Brandon Sipes. Yes! Be sure to hit the button while you wait for the stream to start. Hit that like button! It'll make YouTube promote me more while I'm live, so do it, cowards. I dare you! Hello, C14 and Icefox, and C14 on Twitch, and Jan, and J. I always don't know how to pronounce it, but I do my best. Hello, Aiden Steel, and Tenkaku, and Okumuno, and Koganai Ritsu, and Alex Ubai, and Huntong. Casually dropping banger streams always. Hi, Derpy Afro! We're gonna be showing more photos on Aka's channel after as well. Hello, K-Sops, and Psychaos. Wait, should I, Chaos or Chows? I think it's Chows, right? Should I Chows? I think you said it was Chows, unless I'm losing my mind. Hello, Plastic Prowls, and Lord Kraken, and Sagittarius, and Red Hearts, and Sister Six, and Florette, and Dark Shadow, and Doobie Doo. Dropped a like, thank you. Thank you. I did pronounce it right. Did I really? Did I really? I'm really happy I pronounced it right. I wasn't sure, but I do my best. And I will try to remember that so I can make sure to pronounce it properly next time as well.
to learn a lot of different languages, how people pronounce names differently. I don't always get it right, but I try. So I'm happy when I get it right. I know sometimes people can't pronounce my name right. You know, Obake, they're like Obake or Obake or something. And I'm like, I know what it's like. Asai person, a Neo Camera. First thing you do is drop a like. Thank you. Asai Fenris. And Aka, hello in chat. We'll have you join us very, 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 very soon. Will there be a chance that your first photo stream days ago will become a VOD too? That one turned into a merch promo. I deleted the rest of the stream. I wasn't happy with the pacing. Today, we're going to redo all the photos from the beginning. Don't worry, you'll get to see all the same ones, but more. And I did delete some because some were like duplicates or kind of boring. So I put it to like just the more interesting ones. So we can get to the meat and potatoes of all the shit. Hello, Master Pets and Kago Gomi, hello! I saw your Pixel art! I forgot to retweet it because I saw it when I was like falling asleep. And I was like, I'm gonna wake up and retweet that and like it. It was so cute, thank you! I gotta remember to get back to that. Anyway, I have a bit of an announcement. A really big announcement to me. It's probably not gonna be as big to you guys. It's not even about something on my own channel. It's on someone else's channel. It's a song cover that I've been really, really excited about. New medication kicking in, so you probably fall asleep. I feel that. I'm finally getting a little more used to one that I have to take, so I'm stopping falling asleep on my desk every 5 minutes. But, so, I got to work on a song cover. I was invited to be part of something really, really exciting and meaningful to me, because it's a song that I really love, and I always wanted to be part of something really big like this. Like, we're talking a 10-person song. Okay, so Fumiko, some of you know Fumiko Hoshi. She's gonna be doing a re-debut on March 26th, which is this Sunday. And as part of that re-debut, she's doing a cover of Blessed Messiah in the Tower of AI. It's Tower of I think, but I just always call it AI. But it's a song that is really beautiful and really tragic. And the original makes me cry like a baby. It's about a girl who's chosen to be the Messiah. And then, basically to save the world, she has to go with her friends and collect a bunch of blessings. But things don't pan out as anticipated, and the song is actually really dark and really sad. It makes me cry, and I'm really excited. And I was incredibly honored that I was actually chosen to sing for the Messiah in the song. So I'm gonna be Miku's role in the song, which is a really important and really difficult role in the song. And I was absolutely blown away, because when Fumi first approached me, she's like, what part do you want? Is there anyone you feel more comfortable singing? And I was like, I'm just happy to be a part of it. Give me anything, I'll take it. And then getting chosen for like such an important role, I was so fucking honored. And then just, I put so much heart into my recording for this that I'm really, really excited it's coming out soon. I sobbed while recording. You can hear it in the lines a little bit. They're really emotional. And there's times I'm just crying. And I cried when I listened to it the first time. I cried when I saw the MV. I'm just so fucking excited. And she has a trailer on Twitter, so I wanted to watch the trailer. The song is going to be premiering on YouTube at 7 p.m. PDT or 10 p.m. EDT on Sunday. I'm going to be there in chat with you guys. We're going to be screaming. I'm going to be crying all over again. It's going to be beautiful. Her model is also fucking gorgeous. So you want to make sure to catch her stream earlier in the day as well, because her new model is gorgeous. And you want you guys to be there in chat screaming and supporting her during her debut. Asai Vangala, she's one of my most supportive and kind friends, so I want everyone to go and show her all the support. Asai Real Rebel Knight, and Foxy, and Uncle Red, and Christoph, and Kroka Gamer. Without further ado, you guys want to hear the preview? You guys want to hear the preview of the song? I'm going to shut up the whole time because I want you to actually hear it. Listen, 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 listen. Hello, Lord Peace. Kind of low. We restart with it less low. You gotta hear it. You gotta hear it, baby. How's this? We crank it. No? Why is it still low? Is it not working? Hold on. It's showing me that it's coming through loud. Maybe I have the... Oh, fuck! I figured it out. I had desktop audio on monitor. How's this? Can you hear it now? I'm dumb. Okay, let's restart. Can you hear it now?
終焉の大地の果て残された頼りなく小さな手を重ねて救いがなる時もやめる時も信じて共に分け合っていこう荒波に溺れ沈む午後の海よまいな関係に崩れて見上げる雨に狂い大地のまれても一人で行くぜはしない
Let the harmony in. I'm so excited. The harmonies in the song and the composition and everyone's voice are so beautiful and I'm really excited. Also, did you catch that note? Did you catch that note right here? Guess who did that note? Any guesses? Any guesses who sang that note? You don't really want to know how much practice that took, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I've never been so excited for a song cover ever. I'm like so fucking excited for you guys to hear it. Like legit. Also, Ariel Fiedler and Otaku. It's not a game soundtrack. It's just a Vocaloid song, but it's stunningly beautiful, and I'm incredibly excited for you guys to finally be able to hear it. It's gonna be a great time, and I know you're gonna love it as much as I did. So I'm absolutely thrilled that it's coming out soon, so you guys will be able to see it. I am probably going to show it on stream after if I get permission from Fumi. My Saturday stream is going to raid the waiting room for it. I'm so fucking excited. Last time it was you. Damn, you can hit high notes. Anyway, let me check in and see if Akka is ready to join. I thought it would be kind of rude to show that off while Akka was here, because then she just doesn't really have anything to do. So let's see if she's ready to join us. Let's see. We'll be ready? Very soon you're debuting. Are you Fumi? Nice. There are some JRPGs that have the same premise as the song. Yeah, there's definitely some. I feel like it would make a really good anime, to be honest. But also, just the fact that they told the story through music in 5 minutes is so beautiful. I love it. Also, I'm gonna give Akka a call. Let me see. Hello! It's me?
Oh, I'm not even watching live. I'm terrible. It's like 5 seconds behind.
Oh, wait. Oh, I should share my screen with you so you can see it faster, shouldn't I?
Right? It's always the delays, or it's just like, wait a second.
Yeah, the delays really fuck you up. let's give that a try. Also, hi, Hyper Pilsen. If my internet decides to go kaput, we might have to do it with the delay, but hopefully not. Hopefully not. Also, here is slightly blurry Aka, but it'll fix.
Hey.
Don't worry, it'll fix. It's just it's always gonna be slightly blurry at the beginning because this program hates my PC. I like how you have the glasses behind me. It's just you look like my bodyguard, which is kind of true.
I have the bodyguard. I am. That's how it works.
I feel like I could punch people myself, but it feels me better. It feels me better. Feels better.
I feel you better.
Sure.
I feel you because I'm behind you.
guys, I gotta show you what happened. I gotta show you the message that Aka sent me before stream. I come back from my break to fucking see this, and it's just like, oh shit! Fuck not my weird hula hoop. So anyway, I'm thinking of buying that to use on stream. I clicked the wrong image. I meant to share this one, which is by no means any better, actually. So I go on Discord and all I see is, Pam, I can't find my clothes. Pam, do I come on Panic in underwear? I need my clothes. Ah! I just find it. It's fine. She found her clothes. They somehow ended up under her bed.
I just want to wear something nice and light, you know?
I don't know how they ended up there, but we're good now anyway. That's all that matters.
Everything is fine.
And then Kelly, and Sad Loser, you're not a sad loser. You're a happy loser like me.
Hey, we're all
if you're watching the stream, exactly. If you watch the stream, you automatically get serotonin and become happy. Okay, let me share my screen with you real quick. Hold on.
Yeah. It's fine. Chat, just don't question it. It's totally fine and normal. You know, like the whole thing of panic stripping, but like in reverse. Oh yeah, that do work.
Okay, cool.
Lo-fi beats.
My music video I have up. Hi, Ainsatsu. I just shared my whole monitor with her because I'm lazy, so right now she gets to see my YouTube video, but now we're good. All right. Shall we get started then?
We should do it.
Is the volume for Aka okay, guys? So I gotta turn her up or down a bit, or is everything okay? We didn't really get to set up in advance because we had a bajillion things to do. So as long as you're not too loud or too quiet, I'm gonna turn you down a tiny bit, I think.
Oh.
Because I think I have you cranked up to like 160 or something. It just sounds, it's nothing wrong on your end. It sounds like it's peaking a bit because I had you too high.
100%. Oh, jeez. I just tuned into the stream and I was like, oh, Jesus, my voice.
I think it's better now, is it? I think?
Okay. There, now it's good. This sounds
cool.
good to me.
I have you down at 80, so now you're not peaking. Is it still too loud or is it okay? You guys always say it sounds perfect, but then it's like peaking and shit.
Then it's like literally we listen back to it later on and it's like, and we're literally just like, and you're just like, wait, I'm sorry. Chat, what is wrong with your ears?
I think we're both really picky with audio, that's the thing. We're like perfectionists when it comes to sound, so if it's fucking, we know. But we don't know until it's too late. But then we watch the VOD and we're like, oh, fucking hell, can I delete this?
Please.
Okay.
Like, please, can I go back in time and fix this shit? Anyways, yeah, I'm so excited.
It's perfect to shatter our ears. Does that mean it's okay now, or is it still ear shattering? Are we both too loud, or are they both okay? What is it? I'll tell you, Josh, as long as there's no white noise. I always have white noise. That's why I have BGM to hide it.
Okay, no, it sounds fine.
Okay, cool. I trust Aka more than I trust you guys. You guys are just
we
trying
have
to
the
bullshit
same level of picky, you absolute assholes.
We do. A good thing I have one person I can trust. But yeah, this was the very beginning of our trip when we were on the plane. We had we're on the plane to Korea here actually. Hi, Junkie.
Yeah.
And this was my meal.
Together.
It sounded good when they said beef stew, but I have to tell you how illegal this meal was. Aka confirmed. So the fucking beef stew had tomatoes and tomato sauce in it. So the entire stew had this faint taste of tomato, and I wanted to throw up. I can't remember.
It was so true. It was just like Pam was all of a sudden like looks at me. He's like, "Is this tomato? Is this the tomato-based
I had
sauce?"
nothing else to eat on like a 15-hour flight, so I was like, I guess I'll fucking eat it. And I just sit there depressed, slowly munching on my stew, wishing for death. And then, I finally get down most of the stew. I don't finish it. I can't. It's too awful. And then I move on to like my veggie tray, which I thought the salad was like. I was like, oh yeah, tofu and veggies. I'll just throw away the tomato. No, it was fucking. I thought it was stir fry, right? But no, it's fucking cheese slices and tomato and cucumber, my least favorite, but I can tolerate veggie. And then they're covered in vinegar.
Two of them were the worst things, and so I like reached over and I just started eating Pam's cheese. And
they're literally covered in vinegar. And the three number one illegal foods for me are vinegar, cheese, and tomato. And I'm like, how dare you combine these three things in one dish?
All of the worst things in the one dish that's supposed to be the reprieve from the terrible tomato sauce.
I was looking forward to my tofu stir fry to make me stop wishing for death from my stew, but no. I was so depressed, and then I very sadly ate my fruit cup and my bun, frowning in silence.
And I got a different meal, so I'll show my meal later on when we do my stream.
Common Western salads have cheese? I mean, I guess so, but I never have a salad with cheese. Like I always. I'd say it's a thing that happens, but it's not too common. At least not here. It's really easy. You basically have to ask for it if you want it here anyway.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever made like
at least not cubes of it.
No. Like
sometimes you see, but
like
not
maybe
cubes.
Parmesan.
Yeah,
the Parmesan like on a Caesar salad or something. But that's about it.
Yeah. Anyway, that was depressing and it was the worst. And I had coffee to swallow it down just because I was so fucking messed up. I was like, give me the espresso. And that's when I watched Wolfwalkers. And Aka can confirm I was freaking out.
Oh my god. She just like reached over. She's like, Aka. I don't know if you know, but this movie was kind of fucked up.
I did a member watch along with it. It was really good, and the members liked it too. Watch it if you ever get a chance. It's real good. And then this is when we got to the airport. It was really cool. We got to be in Korea for like 2 minutes. And while we were there, Aka has some better photos of like the food we had at the airport. So I'll wait for the food stories until Aka's stream. But all I'll say for now is we walked around like the whole airport and everything, despite it literally being like a reasonable time for food, everything was fucking closed. Except for one place, which Aka will share
felt
later.
Like it's a freaking weekend or like...
Yeah.
You know how sometimes on like a Sunday night and things close early for whatever reason, but it wasn't a Sunday?
That was a vibe.
And that's what it was.
We were so fucking hungry.
Where is all of the food? Please?
I don't even think it was easy to find water. Like, we had to end up buying bottles. I bought some veggie juice, and I was like, thank God. But then even the place I got the veggie juice from closed 2 minutes later, so I went back to get food, and they're like, we're closed. And I was like, fuck.
Oh my god. I know. I'll talk about the ice cream place on my... later. That was bullshit.
What's that, Shattery? I don't think it's Chicken Little. I don't know what this was, but it was terrifying, so I took a picture. It shot fear into my soul.
The Korean Air like mascot or something like that.
Maybe
for, like, children?
It was from a cartoon or something. I didn't like it. Did you not check the 7-Eleven? There was no 7-Eleven at the airport. There was like, oh wait, I lied. There was one. Not Caesarea. What was it? There's this Japanese burger place that was still open, but I didn't really want it because the lineup looked like it would have taken like 45 minutes.
Yeah, the lineup was huge.
Yeah,
it was like the only place that was open, but we had a limited amount of time until we could actually like.
We thought that we didn't have time to line up for burger. We're like, we don't have time, but then our plane got delayed for like a fucking hour, so we could have gotten.
It was like, oh shit, wait, we could have.
What a nightmare. That was something. And then there was a pool. When we got there was this beautiful pool. I always wonder, with pools like this, you get that really nice blue tropical water look, right? But they always cheat. It's because the walls of the pool are painted blue.
Is that what they do?
Yeah, the water is not actually blue. They paint the inside of the pool blue so that it has this like really vibrant, inviting look. But it's literally just water, like normal water. but it looks so fancy because the pool is fucking blue with lights in it.
I guess straight up, when you like look at, I remember even seeing a bath bomb that was advertised as like makes your water look like anime bath water, and all it was like a blue dye that wouldn't stain your skin.
Beautiful. Imagine if it did. You come out looking like you're straight out of Avatar.
Oh my god, you're a freaking Smurf.
That would be great. I would buy it just for joke. Yo, but for cosplay, if you want to cosplay a blue character, that sounds good.
It's the easiest way to do it.
Do you remember a long time ago? I was really, really young, like a baby going to cons. Not a baby, maybe more like a kid. And then there was like the Homestuck period.
Oh, jeez.
And some people did not know how to use the body paint properly, and they weren't sealing it, and they were like leaving gray splotches all over the walls and furniture of the convention.
Oh my god. The amount of people that I saw with like full body gray.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I was just like, no. I mean, you do your cosplay. I've done equally weird things, but then also please make sure that you know how to seal your frickin' body paint. Or just skip that step.
I've heard horrifying stories about Homestucks at conventions. Like everything from like dropping stuff from really high heights just to see it splat on the bottom, which is like actually can kill people, to just like bad behavior. I'm sure it's a minority, obviously, but like damn, that was a time.
I mean, I just heard it was such a toxic community, and so I was like, I remember trying to
kind of like get into these
play
days, I guess.
Play it or something. Yeah. But I remembered like trying to play it because it was like a web browser thing.
Yeah. Like a comic game thing.
Yeah, but I couldn't make it past the first chapter because it was so long and there was so much reading. And so I never met any of the great characters, and I had no idea what was going on. I was like, this is a lot. So no, thank you.
No, thank you. We swiped to that one. Oh, this was the beach when we got to see Big Bay. Yeah. The mountains were really nice, and the air just felt really fresh and nice as long as it wasn't midday in this area. It was really
you can see like there's like cranes in the background, but it's like half sand, half like grass, kind of.
Oh, hold on. Because it was a very natural beach to an extent. So like, there's still a bit of grass growing, but then you get far enough and the grass like slowly transitions into sand.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really tiny crabs in the sand. They were cute.
Oh my god! When we discovered that there was tiny crabs, and I was like, wait, look, there's crabs! And then we just started like chasing them.
Yeah.
But
we were walking with a group, and we fell like not even a little bit. We fell like almost half a kilometer or something behind because we were just like, little baby crabbies, hello. And no one noticed that we just stopped.
Suddenly they're just like way far ahead, and you're just like, oh. I thought you guys were like following us.
We were not.
We were setting the pace. No.
We very easily get distracted. Can you guys tell?
I just spat everywhere. There's spit on my screen. Oh god.
If it helps, I had to pause for a second because I was dripping oil down my face. The dumpling exploded on my chin. Hey, Willow. This was the first meal that we had.
We went for Japanese. The first meal we had when we got to the Philippines was Japanese
Japanese. We all ordered way too much. We'll have a picture of Aka's order later, and you'll see what I mean about how much too big it is. I actually had about 8 to 10 more pieces of eggplant tempura than you see here. Yep. The eggplant was sliced into like little sticks, so it cooked really crispy. It was the best eggplant tempura I've ever had.
It was so good. I was so glad you shared some.
Yeah. The spinach though was fucking awful because I learned the hard way that peanut sauce in the Philippines, I thought it was gonna be kind of like Thai peanut sauce type thing, but no, it tasted like candy. Like, I have a low tolerance for sweets, so I was like, I ate a lot of it until it got down to the parts that were soaked in the sauce.
When it's just like soaked in the sugar, and that's when you decided, hey Aka, do you want to try this?
And then I gave it to her, and she did not like it either.
It was awful. It was like, I'm sorry, why did you save this right until the very end when it's absolutely smothered
I saved it for last because I thought it would be my favorite. It was a mistake. Hi, Nature. I had some yakitori too, and it was really good. I was damn proud of myself though, because other than like 2 pieces of the tempura, I finished my whole fucking meal. Not a single other person at the table can say that they almost finished their whole fucking meal. I have a stomach that's a black hole. Everyone else ate like a quarter. It was really bad. I think it was supposed to be family-sized orders, but we all ordered like personally.
We didn't know. I just tried to, I'll show you my meal later, but I was, yeah.
We actually had so much food it didn't all fit on the table properly. Like, it was really
No, they
bad.
had to wait until we were done certain food, and then they would give us more food.
No, actually, Attaboy, this eggplant didn't end up mushy. It was only crispy.
Oh, yeah.
It was amazing.
No, the eggplant was fantastic. Honestly, it was probably the best thing that they served at the table. And that's not any fault of their own. It was just their
good
style
eggplant.
and we're picky. Also, it was just a
I
lot
liked
of food.
the chicken too, but the eggplant was like mwah, mwah. Hello, Tony Garcia. And there's little geckos everywhere. You can kind of barely see them, but they were really cute.
This was the one that was right outside of our hotel room, right?
Yeah, he was just in the
Is that the
hallway.
one?
He's
He
a
was just
buddy.
like chilling out, and he would be there almost every night. And you just like walk by or go into the room and go
hello.
tap your key card, and you're just like,
Mhm.
"There's Buddy!"
I was tempted to kidnap him and shove him in my suitcase, not gonna lie.
Aww.
But I figured I'd probably get like arrested at the border, so I decided it wasn't worth it, sadly.
Yeah, probably for live animals, usually it's frowned upon.
Yeah. And there's also a bee cricket type thing. They sounded so beautiful. At night you could hear so many bugs chirping, and it made me so happy.
I think that's one of the few bugs I forgot to take a photo of.
Aw, dang. I also got this. It was supposed to come with cheese, but luckily they made it for me without. It's just huge. Like, I'm not exaggerating. This omelet is fucking massive. And it's just stuffed with spinach.
It's like at
Absolutely
least a 3-egg
stuffed.
omelet.
Yeah. I felt so bad because I never ate the toast. Every day I'd be like, yes, can I have a spinach omelet? And then I'd abandon the toast. I would only eat the protein and veggie. Just straight up abandon my toast. But that was like the best breakfast. Literally, once I discovered
Honestly, that was our
every single
favorite.
day the rest of the trip, I got this fucking omelet. Except one day where they were out of omelet and I just got flat out chicken nuggies.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember we like arrived 5 minutes right before the cutoff, and then they're just like,
By the time the
you
server
cannot.
got to us, yeah.
By the time they came over to us, we couldn't order breakfast anymore, and so we're just like,
Even though we got there in
nuggies?
time.
We were there in time. It was just we were both too polite to be like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
can you order food?
It was good though. I
Chicken
love the
nuggets for breakfast. Or
Aka's got some cursed photos of her breakfast. You gotta look forward to it.
oh my god, they're good. They're good.
And this is when we got to the office in the Philippines. They had this standee set up as a welcome sign. I like stopped breathing for a second and like I'm pretty sure I squealed and ran over. I was so overwhelmed. Like, wait, we didn't expect this at all. It was so wholesome. I almost cried. I don't think I did, but like I almost cried.
I think that, and then as soon as Pam was done freaking out, then I went over and I just like,
Yeah, then you went
I
over.
almost basically tackled it. And I was like, please,
Yeah,
can I take this home?
Speaking of when Akka went over, oh my god! Immediately when we finally calmed down from freaking out, we go inside, and then there's an Akka, and we just start freaking out all over again.
Oh my goodness.
They're so cute.
Did you make out with your
That was a mistake. I should have made out with my standee. That was a mistake.
I did some other fun things
opportunity.
with my own standee.
Oh, you did. You did.
I did. I
Involving
really
rope.
did. Oh yeah, no, I did.
You guys
I
will
did.
find out.
I tucked yours in.
Yeah,
I was
mine
nice
in a
to
blanket.
yours. Yeah.
I kept beating both of them up. I tried to carry them and then I dropped them. There was one time I don't know how. It somehow fell backwards and like landed on me and I was like flailing on the floor. I'm like, help!
I just like look over and Pam is squished underneath her whole freaking stand. And I just like run over and I'm just like, Pam, what just happened?
And I'm like,
fell
I
off
don't know,
of the
man.
table.
I just figured. But yeah, it was
Pam squashing Pam.
it was terrifying. I thought I was gonna die. Hi, Jedi. But yeah. And then we all went out with a bunch of people from the Philippines team. They took us out to some like Korean barbecue. And it was, I want to say it was really good. It looked really delicious. I had like 2 bites of this, and then Aka can vouch. I made her feel my forehead. I was like, Aka, am I okay? And she was like, no.
I literally think that Pam had a freaking fever. It was so hot. So first of all, we're like, oh, this is some mad heat, because even compared to Hong Kong, it's probably like 10 to 15 degrees ish higher. And we get there and they're like, you want to go for Korean food? But then it's not just regular Korean food. It's one of the ones where you grill your own meat. So there's an active fire in front of us.
Nikodra, thank you for subscribing. Yeah. The grill.
And then we're just like, this food is really good and it smells good, and I can burn my meat to however much I need it, but oh my god, I'm also dying!
I think I literally had like all of the egg on top of it, and that's all I was able to eat. But yeah, I basically had an emergency afterwards because I'd been feeling pretty dizzy and sick all day from the heat. Hi, Irish Bandit. And then at that point, I made Aka and Hardy feel my forehead. I'm like, can you guys like check if I'm exaggerating or if I'm not okay? And I was like super not okay. Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was in my head and I was just tired, but like no, I was legit broken. I had to buy new clothes that were thinner.
I know, no more Pam hoodie for that day. You have to swap out and just go around nude. I bet everyone would have been okay with that.
Honestly, it would have probably been easier for the heat if I just went around nude. I got like those, you know, those cooling patches that you buy in Japan to put on your forehead when you have a fever. At any given time, I had between 3 and 6 of them on my body for the rest of the week, and they prevented me from getting as bad. I still struggled quite a bit, and like if we went out midday, I'd basically have to go back to the room and lie down for 30 minutes just to recover. But
we attempted to not go out midday, but then somehow that was always the timing that we actually managed to leave.
Yeah.
We're just like, wait! I should have bought more cooling patches, because I think I only bought 1 pack, and so
I
it's
bought,
like every day
4.
I did like 1 on my front and 1 on my back, and I was like, this is not enough. Although it was helpful.
It was. Without them, I wouldn't have managed. That and Pocari. I think I drank like enough Pocari to feed like a whole marathon worth of people.
I've never had that much Pocari before.
It was really, really nice. And the food was delicious. But like, man, that one particular day until I figured out strategies, I actually was wondering if I was going to have to go to the hospital. Like, I was that messed up from the heat.
It was a concerning time, and I'm glad that we did our best to stay on top of it.
I feel so bad because it was like the first day we got to meet everyone at the office, and like I could barely even talk. Everyone was like coming over and talking and saying hi, and I was like perfectly silent because I was so fucked up.
Hi everybody. This is your CEO. She's a little bit heat exhausted, so if you could just like go and send a quick email to the sun and be like, hey, can you chill for a bit? Can you like calm the fuck down? Just for a minute, just for like when we're outside.
Always bring a water bottle, but that's the thing. I was drinking.
Oh yeah, there was always water.
It was not enough. Like I was drinking. Aka can vouch. I had water bottles bigger than my face that I chugged when I wake up and everything.
Like every single morning. Between also at the hotel as well as at our office, we had free water bottles as well. So it was like we were never dehydrated.
And some other drinks that Aka will show you later.
They were good.
And there were some kitties!
There were so many cats!
Some of them
we
were
both had to
really
resist not to pet.
Yeah. It was tempting though. Also the moon was a crescent from the bottom instead of the side. I'd seen 3/4 angle and side, but I've never seen a bottom crescent. It was so fucking cool.
You had such a good camera to be able to pick it up, because literally mine just like, I have a picture and you'll see it later, and it's a blurry like kind of glowing orb, and you're just like, what is this?
But it felt really surreal. I think it especially felt almost like a sky from a magic realm, because the sky was kind of purplish at the time, and then you had like the really bright star right next to it. So it almost felt like, I don't know, I walked straight into like the Fate universe or something. It just felt really cool, like I was in a video game.
So much.
And then this is when we ordered Hollow. This saved my life. I couldn't stomach any. there were days I was able to eat, and there were days I wasn't able to eat because I felt so sick from the heat. This was the day I was not able to eat. I was too heat.
Eat heat.
And then we ordered room service, hello, because we couldn't even make it out to a restaurant or anything. Hello, Kyle! We were like absolutely dead. And it was so fucking good. I don't know if it's because it saved our lives and cooled us down, or if it's because it's delicious, or like a combination, but we wanted to order it again so bad,
Oh my God,
but we never
tried
had time.
so many times. We're like, can we go get some halo? Although I remember when I called to order it though, I was really cringed, and I had never heard of halo before.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I was like, can I have some halo?
But to be fair though, I thought the same, so I asked you to do that. I'm like, can you order some halo? And then she did.
I was like,
and
can I have halo?
then
And the guy on the other end was just like, what? Oh, halo.
And we're like, oh fuck.
Oh.
we learned.
Yeah,
we
that
learned
one.
quickly. But it was really good. If we ever go back, one of the first things I want to do is order this exact halo.
Yes.
That was so fucking good.
I think if we go visit again, that we need to get some, because they said that the ones from like street vendors and like other places are
like
best,
special.
and so we'll get like 5 of them, and we'll do a comparison and tell our opinion of what actually is the best one.
Halo rating stream. We're gonna get 10. They'll probably melt before we even go live, but we can try.
We need an industrial freezer. Oh, we'll hire somebody to
dragonfly.
carry a freezer.
Yeah, they can carry it on their back.
Yeah!
That'll work. Wait,
They're so freaking good.
I wonder if we could keep the new PA cooler bag cold enough until stream starts.
Ooh, I mean, it's been working pretty well to keep beer cold.
Yeah,
so
maybe.
If you have enough cooling things, it could probably work.
Maybe, that'd be cool. And then this was just a big dragonfly outside the room. I really like dragonflies. I was like, pretty.
Yeah! Like in
And this was my grab nuts. You know, sometimes you just gotta grab life by the nuts and then eat them.
It's true. Sometimes if there's not enough nuts in your life, you just need nuts.
I actually forgot to eat them though. They're still in my bag. I still haven't had them.
Actually, that's funny. I don't think I ended up taking any nuts home. I think I left all of my nuts in the Philippines.
Damn, you really let them all out there, didn't you?
I really did. Oh, I'm disappointed in myself for not nutting sooner.
Also, just the entrance again. I forgot to delete that duplicate. Oh yeah, this is when we went to Pepper Lunch.
Oh, that was so good.
I was really
and you got the... Yeah, I know. That was like... I'm not a big fan of usually like pepper.
Yeah, that sounds
baby mouth. But it was so good. I actually think I have a video for my stream later of just like stirring it around, and I can hear you talking in the background about how excited you are. That's so cute.
Oh god, I didn't know my audio was being recorded. I have no idea what I said. I'm nervous.
Half the times when I never warn anybody when I'm taking a video, so I just do it and then hope that they don't say anything that is absolutely terrible. Or maybe I hope that they absolutely do that.
But this basically, there was a sauce. They serve you the food, but then you kind of cook it yourself at the table. Hi, Lord Theo. It was really good. But I had a bit of a nightmare because I still have to be careful, but not quite as much as then. I started a new medication for my stomach, literally the day I left for the trip, right? So I wasn't allowed to eat things like rice or bread unless it was an emergency. So I was like, can I get it without the rice? And they're like, no. And I was like, I'm just gonna waste it. Can you just not give me rice? Like I can't eat it and I don't want to waste
It's not
food.
gonna be consumed.
And eventually, after arguing for like 5 minutes, they're like, okay, we'll give it to you without the rice, but you're paying the same. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. And then they fucking served me the rice anyway.
You're just like, wait a second. We just talked about this.
So I have to take the rice and like just push it down the table to someone else and hope they eat it, because I couldn't eat it.
No, luckily enough, somebody was just like, okay, yeah, no, I'll eat it. And so I think it was a trip of many times of being like, hey, do you want my leftovers? Do you want this part that I am not going to consume?
I just felt so bad because they sounded so offended when I was like, I don't want rice. They looked so horrified, but I'm like, I'm horrified by food waste, and I don't want to waste your fucking rice. You can feed someone else with it.
It's like, please, I promise I'm not trying to be offensive or anything.
I
can't.
But like, it's so rare. No one's ever not able to eat rice. It's usually the one thing you can eat. So the fact that I couldn't eat it, like, no one believed me. I was like, I literally cannot eat this rice, please. It was so good. And this was just some pretty lights when we were walking down the street at night.
Yeah.
A cockroach! Aka has a really nice photo of it.
I have a really good. Oh my god, we were both way too excited to see a cockroach. We're like, oh my god, there's a cockroach. I've never seen a cockroach.
It was so cute. I've only seen dead ones. I've never seen a live one. So the fact that it was still moving got me really excited. We just kept like taking photos and fawning over it, and everyone else was like literally like not even looking at us. They just did not want to associate.
I wanted to like go and freaking pick it up.
I know, same. I wanted to like, catch it in one of those bug catching containers.
But then it's like we have none of those, and everyone else is like looking at us like, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
Yeah, Gabe, I actually have a photo of riced cauliflower that I ordered while away later on. I love riced cauliflower.
Oh yeah! I remember when you were able to later. But that's so good. I remember when you were able to finally get that. It was so good.
And this is just some more view.
Oh yeah, it was so pretty. I got like so the first day it was kind of overcast, and so I think that we had this incorrect image of just being like, this is like we're still dying, but like it's not too terrible. And then every single other day was like so sunny and beautiful and gorgeous, and it was so nice to look at. But oh my god, you do not want to be outside.
No, even outside, when you step outside for like 5 minutes, you're like, wow, this feels great, and then you realize you are slowly cooking alive.
I was like, well, maybe I should.
Lie. I did see a cockroach once when I was very young in Florida, actually. It was at Disney. I saw a cockroach. It was in the Toy Story ride.
That's even funnier.
Some reviews of trees with the mountains behind them. I really like the nature in the Philippines. It was really nice. And then this is a bit of inside the office. You'll get to see more of it in the video tour that I'm still working on. Every time I try to start editing it, I have like a personal emergency come up. It's been a lot of good emergencies actually, but like I have to drop everything for like a full day and deal with shit. So I haven't had time yet, but I am still working on it, I promise. It'll be really, really good. And this is a little bit of a sneak peek that you get to see from the office. Iron Man is a PAM employee. That's great.
Yes.
So for the tour video, you'll get to see IRL me and Aka that you see in this photo right here. We're gonna walk around the office and give you a tour of everything.
I'm gonna show you absolutely everything. It's gonna be glorious.
It's gonna be so good. And there's another kitty.
They just like sleep outside of the office, and we're just like, please, you are now our property.
This one let me go right up to them and get this really nice photo. Hi, Jimmy. They were
The
really
amount
chill.
of times that we just want to
They like
pet.
give a little stretch after he took the photo, and I was like, ah. And then we went to Jollibee. Everyone was trying to talk us out of going to Jollibee, but we were very determined. We had very different experiences with our food. First of all, we had to wait like 45 minutes because for some reason it was too difficult to make our food, I guess.
Yeah, it was literally like we left, and we had one person stay and be like, okay, we'll wait for the food. And then we left and literally walked to go get some more Picari. Is that when I grabbed a red horse? I think I grabbed myself a red horse.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, wait. We come back and it's still not done, and we're like, we have been gone for like 20 minutes at least. Oh, that was also the time that the lady came up and was like, give me your money. Give me your money. And then like literally the staff member at the 7-Eleven was like, you need to leave to the lady, and she came up right between us. And I was just like, and I just like body blocked Pam because I'm just like,
I was a little scared.
She was intimidating.
It wasn't the first time I saw her though.
Sense of personal space.
She followed me outside another night when I was trying to buy some
literally
food.
was a
Like it was not the first time she approached me. So I was like, oh god, not her again! I was so scared.
It was like there's reasonable reasons to be freaked out.
But literally, the two of us were at the cash. She comes up to the cash and squeezes between both of us and asks us for money while we're paying at the cash.
While we're paying. And it's like, okay, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I know we probably look like we got money. I mean, come on, we're CEO and executive secretary, so of course, you know, we got that drip or something. Maybe we just have the vibe, because I think that the only thing that we were really dripping was sweat.
Oh yeah.
But so maybe it was just our overall vibe and our exuberant confidence or something. And she's like, give.
I'm pretty sure when we went outside, Hardy did end up giving her a tiny bit, and just to give us a moment to like run away.
Oh my god! I completely avoided even looking. I just ran.
Like,
I mean, there's
she wasn't
crazy
just politely
people
asking;
everywhere,
she was
but-
actually being aggressive about it. Like, it was scary.
I was like, I'm sorry. We are just trying to purchase a
We didn't dress nice in public, though. We were literally wearing shit that
Actually,
was
that's
thin
true.
because we were dripping sweat. We were in like gym
That is
clothes.
so true. I had such nice clothes packed. I think that there's literally 1/3 of my clothing that when I got back I didn't wash because I didn't even touch it.
I think that's the day I was
Because I
wearing
just
a $5 sundress from like the kids section at Walmart.
Oh, heck, what was I wearing? And I was wearing just like a loose baggy t-shirt and shorts. So it's not like we actually looked.
No, we did
looked
not
like
look
we got
healthy.
this drip. I don't wear brand names, man. Give me that, unless it's from like a
Unless
freaking
it's
thrift
cosplay.
shop. Yeah, or that.
If it's not cosplay, thrift shop. Let's go.
Exactly.
But anyway, we had Jollibee eventually when we finally got it. I really liked the bun and the chicken and the burger. The fries had a nice taste and they were very soggy by the time we walked half an hour back to the hotel.
Yeah, I don't
it's
think
not
I
a
took a
half an
picture
hour
of mine
walk, but
either.
we were slow because I am incapable of walking in the heat. Is that a leave hello?
Also, I realized that we have really slow pace.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you look ahead between literally dying from the heat, and we just look at the people who are so used to it, and they're just like,
They're so fast and we're just like crawling.
and we're just like, oh, there's some shade here. Wait, let's stop and
Stop
drink
for
some
2
Pocari,
seconds.
please.
But yeah, I actually love this burger. I don't have a Jollibee near my regular section in the warehouse, which is sad because I would love to have it again. It was fucking good. Do you want to share your meal experience, or do you have a photo for later?
I don't have a
Okay,
photo,
okay.
quite sadly. So I had a very, very different experience. So to be totally honest, I'd actually never heard of a Jollibee before. Before this trip, and I was like, I don't know why there's so much hype about going to Jollibee, but let's go to Jollibee. Pam wants Jollibee, we're going to Jollibee. Literally abandoned, a whole bunch of people went to McDonald's and were like, we're gonna go get Jollibee.
We abandoned them to go to Jollibee and yeah.
And we get there and I'm like, well,
actually we abandoned them because we had some secret work to do. But then,
oh, actually that's true. We had some very top secret work that we were doing when they were out, and they just left without us. And
but
we're
then
like,
I was gonna pass out, so we had to get something on the way back, and we happened to be near a
And so-
Jollibee.
yeah, I was so upset that I didn't get the chicken afterwards. I didn't know that that was what they were known for, and so I got like their
no.
bacon burger, so like a bacon beef burger. And I think it's just literally bacon and cheese, because the first one I tried to order was like one that had lettuce and tomato and like veggies and stuff. And then they're like, we're out of stock of that. And I don't know how that works, because I would just think that how are you out of stock? Does that just mean you don't have lettuce and tomato?
Probably.
I wasn't really sure. Anyway, so I ordered the other thing because I didn't want to take longer in my indecision. And we get back to the hotel room, which is where we ate, on our beds. And
Yeah.
I
Well,
bite
we
into
passed
it.
out.
Yeah, I bite into it, and I first of all like crispy bacon. This was soggy bacon, but then I realized it tasted like fish.
Yeah, you kept saying your bacon tasted like salmon.
My bacon tasted like fish, and I actually, after we came back, I Googled it, and apparently it's actually a thing that if, especially pigs, shortly before they're slaughtered, are fed fish mainly as their, like, primary source of food, it makes their bacon, especially because of how much fat's in it, it makes it taste like fish.
Interesting. I probably would have liked it because I like fish. I wish I would have known that. I would have tried bacon.
I mean, it's like one of those things when you're expecting a bacon flavor and you have a fish flavor instead that you're not. It's like when you drink something and you're expecting it to be water, and then it turns out, oh, that was just straight up vodka. Why was there vodka in a cup beside my bed? I am a jerk to myself. And then you're just like, wow, that was a sad, sad time.
And then, as we all know, we were supposed supposed to go to a giant thing outside. We ended up being so late that we just got there at the very end because
Oh my
it ended up working out for the better though, because I was only there for like maybe 20 minutes and I already started almost passing out again and had to leave. So it's probably good that we weren't there longer. I got some SPF 69 sunscreen just in case.
Oh yeah, it was so perfect. It was the only one in stock. It was
great.
glorious.
Exactly, the Nice Protect. I used it
The
once.
Nice Protect.
And then I never used sunscreen again the whole trip. I don't tend to burn though. Like no matter how much I'm outside, I never tan or I never burn. I just stay vampire.
Which I feel like it's either just because you're not in the sun long enough, or maybe, I don't know, the sun is just like, this is a queen.
I
You
wonder
cannot
if it's
burn.
like the tone on my skin too, because I eat a lot of sweet potato and carrots, so like I'm really pale, but like a lot of people are really pale, have like this pinkish tone to them. But I'm really pale, but it's more of like almost an orangey. Like if you hold my hand right up against someone else and compare, usually I'm a bit more orangey.
Why didn't we compare?
I wonder if that.
I have a
prevents.
weird undertone that I could never figure out, because it's like I'm pale as shit, but like
I
also
wonder if you're the same. Oh my god,
I
if you
could
are, I
never
could
figure
recommend
out.
some makeup. I know some.
Oh,
It's
crap.
really hard for me to find like foundation and stuff that works because
Oh my
of it.
god.
But I got some
I
good
know.
recommends.
literally me just picking out the lightest shade, and it's like, this
It's
probably
always
works, and then
too
it's like,
pink for me when I buy it at the store.
it depends on if you, because I know they make ones sometimes that have like a cool tone, a warm tone, or like a neutral undertone, and I usually have to go for a neutral just so that it doesn't like look bizarre as shit. But
Yeah. I can only use like a really specific Korean or a different Japanese brand. I find like Western brands of makeup, they make me look like absolute shit. And I break out.
most of them are so bad. Legitimately,
Yeah.
there's so many. Because like, I had a period of time where I was super into makeup, and it was like, makeup, and then it all just looks like cake. And the only times makeup is really looking good on people is either in cosplay photos,
Or the
or
photos
it's
are
like-
edited.
the photos are edited, or it's a YouTube makeup tutorial and it's
Yeah.
only certain lighting, so if you apply it on like a clown, it still looks good.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the really fancy styles of makeup that you see on like Instagram or on YouTube, they're always ones where if you saw them IRL, it would probably look strange. But they look really nice in photos and video.
Exactly, and then you see it in person, you're like,
Yeah, more nice beach. I like how
It's
you
so
can actually
nice.
see like rays coming down from the sun.
I like that.
Like literal heaven.
Literal, just like peeking out, and I'm just like, get away from me.
Yeah.
Don't purify me.
If you can't tell, while everyone else was doing shit, I was like, photos of beach time, let's go. And I just walked around.
How many times do you think we just literally walked away from the people who are like, here's this over here, and we're just like, ooh, but there's that thing over there, goodbye.
Here's the worst part. It was always unintentional too. Like we never ignored people or left them on purpose. We always just got so fucking distracted.
It's like, oh, look at this, oh my god. And like, we would sometimes get distracted by the same thing, but there'd be so many times we'd get distracted by a different thing.
Yeah, like even we
And
turn
then we'd
around
just,
from
like-
each other and the other person's
we're just
gone
like-
and we're like, oh fuck.
Oh.
Did you touch sand with your feet? Yes, but not in the way you think. It got in my shoes. I'm pretty sure once in a while, because this is gonna sound so terrible. Okay, Alka was with me when I got these sneakers, right? I have new sneakers. They're from the kids section at Walmart. They're covered in glitter.
They're amazing, actually. I was like, you know what? Why don't they make more photos like this? But continue.
Glitter and sand do not get along. So now I constantly have sand coming out of the glitter. It's just like stuck in behind it. That's how I got Christmas. It was interesting getting all the sand off. For like days, the glittery black spot on the shoes just looked like dull.
It was just that, and you're just like, well.
You go to the beach with shoes, yes, because my feet were so stinky and disgusting from sweating
Oh my
from the
god.
heat that I was not taking them off. I didn't want to subject people to that.
I think after the first day, so it was like, the first day we were there, I wore my sandals that I brought. I think that I convinced you to go buy some sandals.
I did,
and then we
but
both,
they made my
wore
feet
sandals.
bleed. I couldn't wear
We
them
wore-
again.
Yeah, we wore them for one day, and then between just feet hurting, being like, sandals, how do I wear you? And then we both just committed to our stinky sneakers. And it's like, once you commit, you can't go back. And you're just like, well, I guess I just have to wear this the entire time.
That's true.
I'm
though.
not
It would've been
subjecting
good
to others.
self-defense. If anyone tried to do anything, we could have just taken our shoe off and shoved it in their face and they'd die.
Crap! I never thought of that. Like, you know what? That's good. We'll just wear our shoes for next time.
Man, I was tempted after the trip to burn the shoes, but luckily very
Oh my
quickly they got
God.
okay again.
Literally me just like, I remember in the hotel, the next hotel, I just like went and bought an air freshener and shoved it inside of my shoe.
I know that too. We were both like so self-conscious about it. I didn't bring it up for a while because I was like, oh no, what if it's just me? What if Aka thinks my feet stink like this all the time? Like, oh God.
No,
and then
it was
eventually we
great.
brought it up and we're like, okay, so we're on the same page.
I was just like, okay, no, it's fine. We both stink and it's fine. We accept it.
You know, we're stinky VTubers. It's how we are.
Yeah.
It's how we do.
Oh yeah. It was, and plus I couldn't tell anymore if it was my stinky feet or it was your stinky feet.
It was just
and it was
everywhere.
just stinky. It was just everywhere.
It was just so bad.
I can't even be upset
Very
about it anymore.
slowly in Hong Kong, that started to go away, luckily.
Yeah, and then we
started to
only had the
recover.
one really bad smell of the leftovers,
Oh, jeez.
which we can talk about when
We'll
we
talk
get to the
about
photo
later,
of the
we'll
food.
talk about I like how shiny the water was at this beach, too. It was really nice. The sun was at like a perfect angle to have it really pretty. Even the sand was kind of shiny. There was a lot of really cute chairs that we hung out at. We have some photos here that are just the chairs. We'll show you guys some photos with us in them later at some point. We just have to get those photos done. We have to make them masterpieces.
Yeah.
But they were
some
really
cute ones.
comfy and chill. And I like this heart one. I think you used it in your thumbnail, didn't you?
It's in my thumbnail. Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's... Well, actually, I mean, it is supposed to be a wedding location. That's probably why this location was booked, but... And it was really pretty and fancy.
It was really pretty. It was very fancy. It was very lovely.
More beach.
Many dates.
And oh my god, this is a
Oh, the
coconut, right?
coconut.
But I, for some reason, thought it was just like a bra lying on the beach. And I ran up to take a photo of the bra, and I'm like, wait, that's a coconut.
It was just a coconut.
I don't know why I thought it was a bra.
I thought it was like two tiny hats at first, and I don't know. Literally, I think we just melted all of the brain cells that had been surviving.
No, we had none. No brain cells left. It's true, it could have been a coconut bra, you never know.
Coconut
Perhaps
bra.
were attached. Another comfy seat. Hello.
Oh, I love that one.
This is the White House Resort. It was so gorgeous.
Yes, it was so pretty.
I like how you can easily just go and chill there outside and hang out too. I don't know if anyone like in the public's allowed to just go in the pool. Probably not. But like, there's no gate or anything. So if you're nearby, you can just go like walk around the grounds a little bit. At least if it's not booked. If it's booked for an event, someone might see you and get a little bit mad. But
Unless you're just like, I'm part of this event, but then you're a liar.
Yeah, I do recommend like walking around the outside if you end up nearby and you can, just because it's really nice. I'm also biased because I really like lighthouse aesthetics, though.
I know, it
So
was
it's
really,
already
really
biased.
pretty. You've been there?
Nice!
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh no, I think they said the only beach they've been. Oh wait, you've been at Ramsey's. That message came through later on my end for some reason. You know what I mean then? It's really nice, isn't it? And this is when I got there and found out, oh shit, I said no, but they actually set up a whole wedding. Oh fuck.
And it was glorious. It was beautiful. It was everything I pictured. We had the blue colors.
I
we
get
had
there right
everything.
at sunset, and I'm like, oh shit, there is a wedding. But I got free food. It was great. And I got free drinks. I'll show the drink and tell the drink story, but the whole area was just really nice. And I took so many photos during sunset just because I really liked the lighting at sunset with the mountains and the water and the trees. It was so perfect. And they had a whole stage too set up for us.
Yeah!
And for Roblox, hello. The stage was so fancy. This was literally set up for us, like no joke.
Literally. They're just like, you guys
Like
wanna
this was
perform?
private for us. It was so cool.
It was just private for us. It was amazing. It was pretty, especially like not knowing ahead of time what they exactly had set up and just knowing.
No, we had
about-
no idea what.
no idea. I didn't even know if it was going to be inside or
I know the
outside.
chance. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be inside, and then it's like this outside fancy party. It's even better. It was way better than I expected. Yeah. I thought it'd be like a meeting room. It was so cool. And then there's this like giant fish garbage bin, so you can put your garbage in. And I thought that was so cute. You can discourage pollution while also having like a fish statue that makes the scenery look nice instead of an ugly garbage can.
Yes! I was really pleased about that, and I think I literally walked over and purposefully threw out something inside of it.
Yeah, a few times I saw like other stuff that people littered, and I just tossed them in the bin because I was like, the bin is so cute. Like, I'm encouraged to use it.
Bin is cute. More things in bin.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
And there's another photo of it. I forgot to delete that duplicate.
Also, it was the sunset. It was real nice.
There's more photos of the mountains. And this is more of the event. So you get to see the fancy stage with the toilet chairs.
I know, but then after Pam was like, actually, we're not married. It's, okay, let's quickly change that sign up, so thanks. But,
it turned into a rave party instead. It turned into a rave party.
It was still a good time. It's okay. The staff said yes.
The staff said yes, exactly.
The staff were like, I ship it.
And here's our drinks.
Oh, this is both of us. Yeah.
There was this one guy that worked at the drink counter, and I think it might have been PA Kevin actually came over and was concerned because like, is this guy bothering you? And I was like, slightly, until I knew what was happening. He kept trying to hand me a drink, and I was like, I can't have it. I don't drink alcohol. I can't have it. And he's like, drink. You can have it. Drink. And I'm like, no. And then I asked for water, and he's like, we don't have water. Here you go.
Literally, they don't have water.
And then I found out it had no alcohol. That's what he was trying to tell me.
He was like, there's no alcohol.
And then I thanked him and apologized for being weird. I thought he was just trying to like force feed me alcohol, and I was scared. But no, it was a drink. It was a drink that was good for me. And it was like strawberry soda. It was good.
They had a lot of good things. They actually had a virgin version, I think, of every drink they had. Is mine the one with the lemon wedge?
Yeah!
I think mine was like a vodka mixture.
I know that one, yes. Yeah, mine was just like strawberry syrup and Sprite, I'm pretty sure. It was pretty good. It was like nice and
They were good. I think it was like a strawberry, not a daiquiri maybe, but like some kind of play off of that.
Yeah, that was good.
It was tasty. I think I only had like 2.
Then there was this really pretty heart that was set up too.
Yeah!
It was just gorgeous.
So you can tell they were shipping it.
Yeah!
So I hope they do it again. But,
that'll be cool. And then there was this tiny little tent where we just, brought our drinks and chilled for a while because
it was really nice. It was so peaceful. And the breeze was blowing just slightly. And it was whooshing our hair. And it was just warm and comfy, but it somehow didn't feel quite as hot as it did previously.
This time of day it was a little bit nicer, so we didn't feel quite as dizzy or anything. It was a little more relaxing.
Yeah. Oh, it was so nice. It was a little bit further away, too, from the pumping music. But look, they even had like a fancy walkway. Yeah! It was all lit up, and especially everything looked even more amazing as it got dark.
It really did. The lights were gorgeous in the dark. It was so nice.
Yeah!
And then this is when it starts to get a bit darker. You can see the stage and the lighthouse, everything all
and they
together.
lit up the lighthouse in the green. So we have the blue for the stage, and then they lit up the lighthouse green.
For Pam and Daka. Yeah! Hi, Sokum Sunny. I was
really went all out.
And then I started to take a lot more photos of the water at night because I really enjoy taking scenery photos, like even more than photos of things I did. I think this is a lot of scenery photos because I just love taking those.
I think scenery is so nice though too. And you got like the perfect golden hour. I like came up as it was ending and was like, damn it! But then it was okay because you have them anyway.
I like it for the entirety of the golden hour. I tuned out everything and I was like, I'm gonna take only photos. Don't even talk to me. And that's all I did. So I got some nice ones. I really liked the mountains. If we had more time, I would have loved to do like a trip to one of the mountains. It would have been really nice.
I agree. It would be nice to next time. Either we go in early morning hikes or something.
Or in winter.
Or in the winter, but I think what time of year was it? I think they were saying that somebody said they were approaching summer, Oh,
confused
that's
on
I
it,
love
yeah.
these photos. But
Yeah,
then someone else was like, it's their winter, and I was like, wait, what? What time? What?
Yeah, we were gonna die. Next time we'll be a
Yeah.
little more prepared though. I think if we from the start like bring stuff to help deal with the heat and are a little more prepared, we'll have an easier time. The thing is, we didn't bring a good wardrobe. Like we brought summer for us wardrobe. We're gonna need like a whole new set of clothes if we go back, and then I think we'll have an easier time.
Yes.
Like loose, thin things. I brought like t-shirts and booty shorts and stuff, sure, but they were all kind of on the thicker end.
Yeah,
It's not
and
made for
like
living in hot areas or humidity.
No,
They're not made for
between
humidity.
that-
That's the main thing.
between that and like cotton just absorbs liquid and water and anything like that, and so you're just like, now I am just wet. And so you need like sweat wicking things, or I felt a couple of the shirts that are made out of that very specific material that I remember reading that apparently it's supposed to be really good.
Yeah,
But I
that one
didn't
was
actually. Yeah, I think that the one I bought, when I went and tried it on, I was like, oh, this is my chest is too large for this shirt.
Oh no!
And I was sad. It's okay though, because when I got home, I just tried it without bra, and it was okay.
Yeah, you just gotta no bra it, then you're good, right?
Yeah,
They're overrated
exactly.
anyway. They're not comfy. Fuck bras.
fuck 'em.
And then,
Don't have one on right now.
what was I gonna say? Something to do with actually what we were just saying, but I don't remember. Oh well. This is where we got a little bit darker. The lights on the stage were really nice and more notable. I zoomed in there because I wanted a front and center seat where I'm CEO, right? So I literally got us like the front center table.
We just went in and sat at the very
We
front
just
and center
snagged
table, and I was
it.
like, "This is the CEO freaking was it? This is what she get."
It was nice. Did anyone dance on the stage? Yes, but not us. Would he kill us? Would he kill us if I said what he did on stage? Would Hardy kill us?
No, do
We
it, do
don't
it.
have
If you
evidence.
don't, I will.
Hardy went on stage at one point in cat ears and oohed. It gave us life.
Literally.
It gave us so
You
much life. My
literally-
biggest regret in my life was not reporting that for
Oh my
blackmail.
god, I was so upset when he
Hi,
came back.
Evan.
I was like, wait, you didn't say that you were actually going to. I have like one photo
we,
that's not part of it.
We
and
jokingly asked him to do it on stage, not thinking he actually would, and he did.
Amazing. He was just like, well, they have instructed it, so here we go.
It was great. It was beautiful. Well, yeah, this was what I did, and this was what I ate. This is all I ate.
Oh,
I was hoping that I'd have more of a stomach to eat, but I still felt like I was gonna throw up from the heat that day. So all I could eat was like a few. They had Le Chat and everything, which I wanted to try, but all I could eat was fucking
they had
broccoli.
the whole freaking
Only
the
4
big whole
pieces.
pig.
Yeah. I even had trouble getting this much broccoli down, so I was like, I'm not gonna take anything else. I'll just settle for my broccoli. But then, when we got back to cool off, we had some more ice cream because we were gonna get Halo Halo, but it was closed.
It was closed, so we just got 7-Eleven ones.
Mhm.
It's okay. I think that I didn't take a picture of my plate that night, but I think I had a similar amount, but I think I added like one singular, what was it? The freaking little like balls, chocolate balls.
Yeah. One of the little tiny
And
chocolate
except for
truffles.
that, wait, no, then freaking Nobuo stole it.
Oh yeah, you didn't even eat it. He stole it.
He stole it, and then he came back with a plate of like 10, and I was like, I don't need this many.
Mhm. It's like, here, sorry for stealing your 1. Here's 10.
And it
This
was like, well, I will eat one.
This
Oh,
was,
yeah,
I
this.
realized I was still really struggling with the heat, so I kind of had to give in and be very slightly tipsy for the rest of the days, because I was like, I'm gonna have to start the day with coffee. Like, if it helps me with the heat even a bit and I'm able to function, it kept me feeling a little less dizzy because I was a little more alert. It wasn't quite as tipsy as usual just because I was so fucked up from the heat still, but it definitely gave me a little more confidence. I feel like a lot of people probably noticed I was slightly more talkative once I started having it. But-
It was definitely, I think I can almost like guarantee you had coffee almost every single day in the Philippines, and then it was like, oh my god.
I thought I was gonna, like, I actually was not doing well until I started doing that, and it was helping me, so then I was just like, fuck it. My stomach was not happy, but my brain was very happy. And I chose to get affogato every morning, because it also came with a bit of ice cream, which helped cool me down a bit further.
Ah.
It was really good affogato, too. It was nice.
Oh, it's real good. Do you remember at the end of the trip when we were like, wait, were we stealing this the whole time?
Oh yeah, we thought that the coffees were free, included with our breakfast, because our breakfast was free. So we would just drink it and leave. And then we found out on the last day,
Like literally last day,
that the coffee was a separate charge.
it was
we
only
stole
like
coffee.
house black drip coffee. It was only the house like dark, no ice, no ice cream, no avocado, none of my iced coffees. None of those were supposed to be free or included with the breakfast.
No,
Because you get like one, and so we
stole.
just stole like a week's worth of coffee every day.
And then on the last day, we gave them a big tip because we felt so bad.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that we were supposed to be paying for this. No one told us. We just left.
To be fair, we should have asked, but
I mean, you would think that somebody would like say,
you think someone would have recognized us the next day and been like, "Ew, guys, don't."
hey, by the way, you like stole coffee
Like
from
every
us?
day.
You're here every single freaking day. Do you mind maybe paying?
And then we.
It's not stealing if you don't get caught.
I guess so. I like to think that the others generously decided to include it. That's what I like to think.
Yeah. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we can even pawn it off and be like, maybe somebody else that we went for breakfast with, like, covered it? I don't know.
Maybe. I know on the last day, this is when we missed breakfast, and I just got chimkin. It was good. Also, lapis wasn't low. The chimkin was good. It was a very big portion of chimkin, so all I did was eat only chicken that morning. Oh
It
yeah!
was a good one.
Akka, would you care to elaborate?
Yeah! So this is gonna be, we have a full ass video, that'll be coming to you a little bit later, but, on our final day, when we were there, I was like, you know what? We need some way for everybody to really appreciate the time that we've spent here. To really make sure that we're kept in their hearts. And so I with Pam's permission, we went after hours when nobody was working. And we literally just pranked the entire office with a mixture of this. So I drew on their mannequin that's from the beginning that was blank, literally left it like this. And every single whiteboard says, "Get Akkad." And then Pam's in the background like, "Ayo!" And we left sticky notes under every single mouse. Like for keyboard and mouse, we put sticky notes all over so many things. I think you stabbed a head of lettuce.
I did! I left a knife and some lettuce in the fridge. I literally just took a giant thing of lettuce and left a big ass knife in it.
Yeah, and we threw streamers. There's balloons, and I think what else? Oh, that's where you'll see later. My self-cessed, where I had some fun with rope with myself. I left them a
great.
very big surprise.
I helped her get tied up.
It's true. She found the perfect spot. You have to do a little suspension play. It's fine.
I helped to do the suspending, but I was too weak to tie it, so someone else did the tying while I helped suspend.
I know, this is why you don't give us the keys.
No.
But we already have the keys, so it's too late. We'll just get more.
And this is when we were just really tired from, doing all the pranking, so we fell asleep on the couch.
It was a good time. It was a good sleep, honestly. Needed that nap.
Oh yeah. This is when so I woke up and this Pringles can the lid was
It was just vertical. We don't know why.
understand! How the fuck?
You can tell the difference of like
understand how that's even possible, but okay. And then just more of you.
Freaking day one to the rest of the trip of like what we took pictures of and what was intriguing to us.
And then on the way back,
It's so funny.
because we got dropped off at a different airport, so we never got to see Manila.
Yeah.
We also got dropped off at like 1 in the morning because of delays. But then because of like some confusion and stuff, we weren't actually picked up at the airport until like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
We just kind of sat outside being like, "Hey, yo, is everyone dead?" And then when we finally get to the hotel, it's like 6 a.m. We literally go get breakfast, just so we can take it back to the room and put it in the fridge and go to bed.
We decided to just like stay up. We're like, you know what? Free breakfast starts in like half an hour, 45 minutes. We can see the sunrise.
We didn't even have to stay up because we checked the time.
Not by the end.
We're like, let's check the time. Let's see if we should just stay up. It was already open. We just went downstairs.
We just went downstairs and was like, oh, wait, it already started.
Yeah. And then on the drive back to Manila, it was really cool.
Oh,
The
yeah.
cityscape was nice to get to see a little bit. Hi, Benedict. Because I've never been to Manila, and just seeing like the density of all the buildings and stuff, it was really unique.
It was so interesting, and so many like different types of buildings.
Yeah.
And it would
There
just be
were
like
really
you'd like
unique
look and
ones.
it'd be yeah.
And then when we got to Hong Kong, there was free showers at the airport. Like, hey yo, you have a long layover, you don't have to be stinky. You can just go have a free shower.
There, you can just do it. And I was like, we were both like, wait a second.
Honestly,
Is
the
this
Hong
for
Kong
real?
airport is probably my favorite airport I've ever been to. That was a damn good airport. And it was so much bigger than I thought, too. Like, we didn't realize we'd have to take a train to catch our flight out, and we
Oh my
actually
God.
almost missed it.
Literally, we're not together anymore because we, of course, still got, you know, distracted by different things. And suddenly I
we
just get
split
like,
up.
I just get a text from Pam, and she's like, okay, just so you know, like you have a long way to go if you're still in that main area.
You have
And
to
when I
hop
say a
on the
long
train.
way, you literally have to get on a train. And I was like, what? Train?
Mm.
Then I realized I had to go to like number 500, and I'm over by number 8, and I'm like,
It was like, oh no.
oh.
I made it just as they started like calling people to board, and then Aka made it just before they started. We were good, but like barely.
It was good, but it was also like, oh my god, we didn't need that stress.
No. But it was a good time. And this is our stinky story. So
Oh, yeah.
we hadn't eaten a lot of vegetables the past few days because we'd been so busy, and like the times we kind of had to rely on 7-Eleven food and stuff sometimes. So when we got to Hong Kong, we were kind of both in agreement. I think it was like 11 p.m. or something.
Oh my god.
And we're both
yeah,
like,
we-
okay, we need vegetables right now.
Mhm,
Like, let's find a fucking vegan restaurant and just eat so many veggies. Like, I only want vegetables. And we found a place called Soul Brothers. And it's like Korean, Vietnamese fusion veggies and
The
stuff.
freaking best. It was so
It was
good.
so
It was so good. And so that's mine on the right
Mhm.
with the avocado.
And mine on the left. Because hers had like egg and noodles underneath it, and mine was just like a huge salad underneath. And it was the tofu
I had,
was
what are
fucking
they? Glass
amazing.
noodle?
Yeah,
Fuck.
it was actually the best tofu I've had in my entire life. I don't know if it's because I was so desperate or if it was because it was that
I don't
good,
know.
but
I literally cried
we
that
cried.
when we ate
cried.
that.
It
I
was
was like,
so good, we cried. And
I
we-
didn't know why I was
no.
crying.
The whole time we were like, I need to take it. We're like, okay, we're gonna get that again before we leave. We're going to get it again. But then
We're going to?
It didn't work out. Even on the last day, we're like, we're gonna order it and take it to the airport. But the timing just didn't work out. We couldn't have it again. But that's why it's gonna be our tradition. If we go back to
Yes.
Hong Kong, every time we go to Hong Kong, the second we land in the hotel, even if we have separate
That's it.
rooms next time, we're gonna eat it in the lobby. We're gonna sit together
We're
and
just
have
not
this
allowed
fucking
to keep any leftovers.
no. Okay, so there was. I think I finished mine. But Aka didn't
Oh
quite
yeah,
finish.
no,
And
I
there
didn't
was-
finish all my food. I'm terrible for actually
Yeah.
finishing what I have.
So we didn't really know what to do with it.
Oh no.
Because we put it near the garbage, but then we forgot that we blocked off the room so that no one would come in and do room service. Because we're really messy. We didn't want people to see our disaster, so we just like banned room service from entering the rooms ever. And we came back from the office one day, and I was like, why does the room smell so bad?
It literally, I don't even know how to describe the freaking smell. It was just atrocious.
It was like almost natto, but at least still within the realm of food. Natto doesn't smell like
Yeah.
food anymore. It's like halfway to natto, maybe.
halfway to natto and just like absolutely freaking cursed. I don't know. It was like blood mixed with. It wasn't even anything that was in the food.
And no, it was so
It made
bad.
no sense for it to smell like that.
And then like we come back we go to sleep, right? We're dumbasses. We go to sleep with it in the hallway outside the door, and we think they'll come and pick it up, right? We wake up, it's still there, and the hallway stinks.
Now the entire hallway smells like this, just whatever, something terrible kind of rotting, and we're like, oh no. And so we leave, but we leave it in front of the door because we're going to the office, and we're like, you know what, they'll clean it up during the day. Maybe they just missed it overnight.
But we come back and it's still there! It's still there in the hallway, smells even worse. So then we notice somebody else's door. We don't know if it's new food or if it's garbage, but somebody else's door has a bag in front of it. So we just, we take our garbage bag, very subtly leave it by their bag in front of their door, and we run away and pretend it never happened. And then,
oh my God,
next time we go in the hallway, it's gone. So I don't know how it was gone, but it was gone.
They didn't clean it from our place, but they cleaned it from whoever this other person's was at the very least.
Exactly, it was their problem. Now it's fine. It was so bad. That was so embarrassing. I don't know if it was like the room service just forgot it or if we were just incompetent, but that was so bad. I was so embarrassed. I was like ready to cry.
I know, I was like, I'm sorry. Wait.
Oh God. And then I'd been feeling really weird that day. Like I don't know if I was like, well, I did figure out eventually what was going on, but like I couldn't tell at the time if I was like sick or if I was anxious or what was going on. I felt fucking awful. Like I was spacing out all day and not really able to communicate. Like people were asking me what's wrong. I was like, I don't even know, man. So I decided to just go on a walk by myself at midnight to try to like get my bearings a little bit on my own.
I didn't even go. I
literally go by myself at midnight right after landing. So I usually find when I'm really stressed, going for a walk by myself can help. And I took some photos because it was really nice. Hong Kong is like super safe. You can go for walks alone at any time of the night and it's perfectly fine. And I was really happy about that because I love going out at night, but it's not quite as safe at my end of the warehouse. Usually I can't necessarily do that. So being able to do it here was really nice. And I went exploring a bit. I found a donkey! I didn't even know there were any donkey in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
So just finding one on my walk was so cool. I didn't go in this day though, because I actually, as I saw the donkey, I was gonna go in and I reached in my pocket to see how much money I had, and I realized, oh shit, I forgot my passport, and I didn't have any form of ID on me, so I was like, I should really run away. And then on the way to running back, I found a supermarket open 24/7. Temporarily forgot that I don't have any ID and went shopping. And I got some veggie juice and some veggie juice and some cough syrup and some milk. I got some milkies.
She got me milkies. And I forgot to drink it.
She didn't even drink it though, it was wasted.
I wanted to hold on to it forever, and then they wouldn't let me take it on the plane, so I didn't get to drink Pam's milkies, and I was sad.
And then this thing, if you guys don't know it, it's like a type of cough syrup that's really, really good for your throat. I sometimes use it when streaming because it's really good for your throat. This one's just like individual packages of it, so it's easier to take in your pocket or something. But usually I just use the jug and pour some in a spoon. And this is what I played Aka's game.
Which there's an update now.
Yeah.
So now we gotta do it again.
We gotta have face off again so you get the higher score this time. And this is when we first got to the Hong Kong office. They told us, they were like, don't look forward to it compared to the Philippines office. It's boring. Absolute bullshit. Lies. All of it.
Oh my god.
And just goes, hello. They're both really cool offices. They're really exciting. Like, normally you go in an office and you want to die. You're like, I hate this. These two offices were really fun. They were actually some of my favorite places I visited.
They
like,
were
legit, the
so
offices.
amazing. And especially just, like, walking through and you just see there's just gamer merch.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
And this is actually, we had a sleepover in the office at one point. We just stayed there all night. We did a stream at, like, 4 in the morning. And I slept on this chair. It was great. It was very comfy. The first day, after I'll explain in a bit, after I fell off the train, literally, I like like passed out on the chair. I was icing my foot and then I passed out for like 30 minutes. I felt so bad my first day in Hong Kong and I was so fucking useless. I just lie on the chair icing my leg and just sleeping.
It was pretty glorious. It was
embarrassing.
I just like look
What? It is and Akka slept on this couch right
I know, you can't quite see the couch. But that's where I slept.
It was really comfy. I think we were so tired at that point. It was actually the best sleep I had.
Oh my god,
it was like a baby.
Between that and having some beer right before.
Honestly though,
just...
it's like I woke up and I felt so much more refreshed than every other day. I was like, I got half the sleep as usual, but I feel great.
I feel fantastic today.
And it's a really amazing space. And that's when we got to see a bunch of the new merch as well, like this pen. These are now available as well. I pinned the link. Oh, hold on.
Yeah!
I didn't pin the link on Twitch. Give me 1 sec to just grab that. Open link and new tab. I gotta pin that linky link on Twitch.
Yeah! Oh, yeah.
Check out my new merch. Here! It's not letting me send it. Fuck you, Twitch! I'll refresh the page. Hold on.
Fuck the Twitch.
But this is one of the new ones that you can buy.
Fuck the Twitch and fuck your shit.
Yeah! Woo! And
go pick it up. You
the
can find all
end
your
of it is
important documents
actually
now.
the end of it is a stylus for smartphones as well. So it's got the best of both worlds. It's quite a nice pen, to be honest.
It's actually real good. I have one too. It's like, it's now the regular pen to just use. It's there. Why not use
It's really
it?
nice. I gave one to Mogu when we met up. And the Pam tissues. We need these aren't for sale yet, but they really need to be.
Yeah,
they really need to be.
I think I also like used up all of the ones that I think that we both had a pack and then it all got used.
We used
in,
them
like,
for emergency ass wiping in the Philippines.
That's exactly it. Oh my god, the amount of rice and you're just like, I cannot shit.
I had great digestion because I did not eat rice.
I did not. I was just like, I am just in pain.
I felt great. I was being so careful because of my medicine that I was doing fantastic. But yeah, these were really, really cute. Hopefully they'll be out eventually. I don't know if they're going to be for sale or if they'll be like a freebie with orders or what. But it's literally just tissues with my face on the package. It's beautiful.
And that's it. It's amazing. Glorious.
And then we had these as well.
Oh, yeah.
These are all for sale now, too. The bracelets, and this is a fridge magnet, but it's also a bottle opener.
It's amazing.
Honestly, they're really cute, though, so even if you just want a fridge magnet, it's quite nice. And their socks! We get them in black and in white. The white ones are a little bit bigger, so keep that in mind. But they have all
I think
bunch
they're
of sizes
making them
now,
into
though.
all of the sizes now. Those were the, yeah.
They were the
because we had them in the prototypes. Yeah, got an issue? Have a Pam tissue.
Exactly.
Every time.
And these aren't actually for sale. They were just made as a test, I think. But we have Pam gloves. They're really
Pam
cute.
gloves.
I put them on my fingers a lot because I like them.
It was like, it's too hot to really wear
These are both
this.
for sale, though. We got the Playasia cooler bag and the Playasia water bottle.
Yeah!
They're both actually really nice quality, so I highly recommend if you're looking for a water bottle or looking for a cooler bag. Or looking for a cooler bag and a water bottle. You never know.
Maybe you want both.
And
it's so funny because Pam at first is like, oh, that's so nice. It's like a lunch bag. And then everyone just like stops and looks and is like, Pam, no, it's for beer. And that's what they made it for. Apparently it's for beer.
It'll fit the bento. I can use it as a fucking lunchbox and fit my water bottle in it. So this is a win-win.
It's true.
But yeah, you don't actually need it though, because the water bottle's decently insulated, I believe. Because it's all made of metal too, I think you'd be able to use hot liquids in it without it burning. So it should be okay.
I think so too.
And this was the shelves in the office. They were all decorated with games and merch. It's
everywhere.
So cool.
Oh my god, we have all of the Vtuber merch that we had sold prior.
Yeah, like right here.
Yeah.
It
we gotta
really
see
cool
all
to
of
see them all in
ours.
person because I haven't had a chance to see most of them. So
Yeah, I know, especially in person.
I have a keychain of every single one of them now. Like I collected everyone's keychain.
And we were just like, we were taking one of every single one of these.
But yeah, it was really nice to see everyone else's in person. Because I never got to really see the prototypes or anything in person. I've only seen photos. So just getting to see them all like for real was really, really nice. I like how they're all different sizes and stuff too. They're all really good quality. It was really nice to see them.
I was stoked about it.
And then it's just you chilling with the old You chilling by Dr. Mario.
That was it. I'm just chilling by the games. But there's like every single like game station that you can think of is there. Like from literally like NES to every single other, I don't know, everything.
Everything.
It was
from the straight up
everything.
arcade machines too. Like
there's a whole ass arcade machine. I don't think I took a picture of the freaking arcade machine.
Me neither, unfortunately.
Which is terrible. Why did I not?
This is when we had the teacups. These have actually been selling pretty well. If you search Obake Pam, the first results, the set of both of our teacups, people are buying them.
Yes!
They're
Oh
really
my God.
nice. You can
They're
find them
selling
at the
out
link.
pretty quick. It's so good. So make sure that if you want one, you have to make sure you go and grab one because they will sell
Yeah,
out.
they're limited edition too. I don't know if we're gonna get more when they sell out or not.
It
But
might just be that is it. Once
Yeah.
they're gone, they're gone.
you can use them as teacups, or honestly, they're really good size to use as a shot glass too,
It's true.
or sake
As
cup.
you'll.
So they're just quite nice, honestly. And then this is really special because it was the very first prototype ever made of my keychain. And the guy who made all of our merch, he just handed it to me. He's like, here you go. This is the very first prototype we ever had. And I just start like almost crying. I feel so honored. I got to keep it, and I'm just gonna keep it in the bag forever.
It was so beautiful.
I love it so much.
It's so sweet, honestly.
And then this! We all got to go out for hot pot. Or not hot pot, holy fuck. We did that later. This is dim sum.
Oh yeah, that was the dim sum.
I never had dim sum before, so it's really, really exciting and nice for me. I panicked, grabbed a lot of stuff with bread, so this day my digestion wasn't quite as happy, but my taste buds were so fucking happy. And I learned the hard way that apparently veggies come later, so next time I can just get a bunch of veggies.
Yes. Next time we can just get a veggie, and it will be good.
I'm a very slow eater, so for things like hot pot and dim sum, I have to literally load up my bowl in advance before I'm ready to eat, because otherwise I'm left with no food. Also, hi Scotty.
Yeah.
Because like I usually take an hour to eat when I eat like by myself off stream. So if I'm eating with other people, by the time I've had like one bun, they've had their whole meal. So I have to like reach every time I see something that looks yummy and just stack it and stack it and stack it. And people probably think I'm being so greedy, but I'm just trying to not starve, man.
No, and see the difference with here though too is that as soon as there's like out of one kind of food and the staff see it, they're like, you have eaten all of this, we shall now bring more. And we didn't realize
know
that it was
that.
that kind of place. It was like, wait, no, I just wanted to eat. I just wanted to eat.
Because I haven't been to dim sum where I live, but where I live you have to specifically order like each individual thing, what you want when you want it. They don't just bring you more food, like you have to individually request every item. So I had no idea it worked differently elsewhere.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't have thought so either though.
Do you want to talk about your pig bun experience or do that on
Oh
your stream?
yeah, I have a picture of that pig bun, but I didn't take a picture of the inside, but I was so excited eating it. It shouldn't have been, but it was like my favorite thing that whole night because I ate it and I saw the only other person eating it was a literal child at our table. Everyone else took one bite and was like, ew, that's really sweet. And I like bit it and I was like, oh yeah. That's good. That's the real good.
That was a custard bun. We thought it was going to be
It was a
pork
custard bun.
'Cause
We thought it
piggy.
was pork, but it was not. But I enjoyed it.
This is just another photo of it. There's some really, really good barbecue pork they brought out. And this right here was like really thick pork with really crispy, crusty skin on it that was really salty.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was so good. Even though I was already full at that point, I kept eating it. I ate
It's
as
so
many
hard
as
when
I
you get
could.
too full and it was just like.
Oh yeah, do you like my new weapon? I had it on my CEO desk for a meeting. I thought it was important. I never realized this is an airsoft one, but I know people always talk about guns being heavy. I always thought they were exaggerating until I held this and I was like, holy fuck, this is heavy.
It is hella heavy. Wait a second, why is this? Oh,
now I can see why recoil might be kind of painful. It's like, feels so heavy. I had no idea.
I can see how someone could hurt themselves or like
Yeah.
throw this, but it's like it's not even the actual freaking thing, and it's like, oh.
And now I pointed at you. I need to save this. Every time I fire someone, I'm just gonna email them this photo.
And that's it. It's just like, here, you are fired. But you're literally gonna get shot.
I fired Akka. She kind of liked it.
I was kind of into it though. Some gunplay was fine with me.
You
I
can
was
tell.
okay.
And this is just taking some photos late at night again because I really enjoyed taking photos of all the lights in the buildings outside. I like how a lot of the buildings have like lights going up them and stuff because that's not something that exists where my warehouse area is. So it's really cool to get to see all the lights on the buildings.
I have like I think one kind of cool video in the vehicle. It's actually terrible. When I say it's cool, it's just that, oh my god, your eggs.
Yeah, I know.
Your
This is
frickin'
my ramen with
eggs.
7 eggs. What do you guys think? Well, it's more like 6.5, but I like to call it 7 because technically 7 eggs are involved. I got ramen, right? And it came with egg, and then I just kept asking for more eggs on the form. I just checked off like every every
Checked
egg
off
option
every
I
single
could.
egg, and it was like, wait, it already comes with eggs?
And then I was like,
And it's
okay,
like,
cool,
yep.
more eggs.
Yeah.
I really like eggs, so it was like the best day ever. Did I eat all these eggs? I did. I ate every single one of these eggs.
Every single one, and that was my first time trying a quail egg, I think.
I kept telling her she'd like it, but apparently I was really wrong.
I was, yeah.
She did not enjoy the quail egg. I did. I would have eaten it for you if I realized. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I needed to try it. I only had one in my thing too.
Next
so
time
it's
I'll
okay.
eat your quail eggs.
Next time, eat my egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good overall, the ramen. I didn't finish the noodles just because I'm not, as I said, I didn't do so well, especially at the time, but also always with like bread and stuff. So I kind of asked for a bunch of extra toppings, knowing I wouldn't eat a lot of noodles. That's why I have like so many eggs and shit.
Yeah.
Because that was a lot of what I was counting on getting me full. And then I had as many noodles as I could just so I could try them because they're good. I used to, one time at a ramen place, what I used to do when I couldn't have noodles, I would ask them to replace the noodles with bean sprouts or shredded cabbage. And the one place in Japan that would actually do it for me, it was really good. Like, if you can't have noodles for whatever reason and there's a place willing to do that for you, I recommend.
I didn't even know that was a thing. That is so good to know.
And then just more lights from a down view. And this is where we went walking out of the park.
Oh, yeah.
I got some nice photos at nighttime with puppies.
That was so pretty. And we got to see the puppy play.
Yeah. We
love that so much.
After we went ramen, we basically like, Ayo Nobuo, we want to meet your dogs right now.
We both are having like extreme dog withdrawal.
We're both stressed and have dog withdrawal. Can you give us serotonin? Can we visit your dogs? So we got to go for a walk with dogs, and there's really beautiful views from this park.
It was so gorgeous.
The air outside was really nice at this time too. I remember just feeling so refreshed. This walk made me feel so great. I was like, I feel alive again.
Life.
And the views were just so nice. I like how, I don't know if this is gonna sound weird to you guys at all. One thing I really like about being in big cities at night is that you see all the lights in all the windows, and you think each one of these lights is another person or group of people, and it makes you feel so small, but not in a bad way. It makes you feel like you're a small part of like a big whole, and I find that very relaxing. Does that make sense?
I mean, that's a very, very deep thing. I just look at it, I'm like, pretty. But at the same time, sometimes there's something very much about it that's like,
It just makes me feel very grounded. I really like big cities at night
yeah.
for that reason. Hello, Steven! And then, Doggy! This is one of the dogs.
Doggy!
I got a cute picture of the doggy even
smiling. When they're just like literally
And then,
oh,
what happened?
oh, is that where we went after?
My whole screen flashed green for a second, but it seems okay now. This is, I went to Donkey at like 1 in the morning after, because I was like, you know what? I want to go to Donkey right now. So even though it was 1 a.m., I went to Donkey.
And the boat's like, okay, I'll just drop you guys off at Donkey. Bye.
Probably looking at us like we're insane.
Literally, he's just like, well, I guess.
It was
Who invited a question? It was so good. There was like nobody there.
No, yeah, it was really empty. I love going.
It was the perfect time to go shopping.
All the little penguins and all the gacha machines at the entrance too.
I'm so happy we did some of them.
Yeah, this was my Donkey haul, you guys. I got a matcha muffin. Again, sometimes I have bread anyway. My stomach will regret it, but my taste buds sometimes decide it's worth it. And then I had veggie taberu, which is, I thought I really liked these, but then I remembered I actually bought them and hated them, so now I regret buying the veggie taberu.
Oh no!
These are Baby Star ramen, fried chicken flavor.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I got
those
home
ones
cooked
good.
ramen flavor. I got some makeup remover because I got some eyeliner and mascara to try out for cosplay. Some matcha melty kiss, 2 caffeine-free tea, a sponge because we had nothing to wash our fucking dishes. And some pepper chips and some soy joys, which are really good for protein bars. If you're someone like me who tends to get like hypoglycemic or some shit and you need to always have food in your bag in case, soy joys are pretty good. I usually use them in Japan, so I was like, cool, I'm gonna buy some soy joys. You thought it said don don duck? I wonder.
Don don duck.
Maybe, I mean, the song does say don don donkey. Maybe Duck is the
Don, don,
CEO.
donkey.
I mean,
Don, don,
wait,
ducky.
this does kind of look like a duck, but blue. Maybe this is Duck's face reveal.
It was just a duck all along?
Mhm.
Oh my god!
Who knows? And okay, this is the fun times. I accidentally got like a random person's leg in it. This is not me. These are not my shoes. So do not claim I'm wearing pants. That ain't me. But so you see that gap in between the train and the platform? So my very first time going on the train, I pick up my bag and I'm so proud and I get ready to go on the train and I'm like, yeah! And then I fall.
And I'm walking behind her. I'm walking behind Pam as this happens. And I'm just walking and all of a sudden Pam's there and all of a sudden
I'm
Pam's
not.
gone. And I was like, what? Huh? Pam Doko?
And yeah, my entire leg up to my knee fell and got stuck in the gap. And the whole time I was like, this is it. My life is over. I literally saw my life flashing before my eyes because I was like, I can't get up. I am stuck. The train is going to move. I'm going to be dragged along with the moving train. It's going to rip me in half. I'm going to fall to the platform and be run over. Oh my god, I'm dying in Hong Kong. And
I literally thought the exact same thing, and then I just like started trying to grab Pam. I was like, Pam!
I don't even know if I got myself up or if like
You
other
did.
people pulled me up. All of a sudden, I remember I went from sitting to standing. I don't know if I lifted myself or I was
It was like the
stunned.
most
I was
zoom. It
literally
the
stunned. I
fastest.
didn't know what was happening. All of a sudden, I was up again. At the time, I just laughed it off. I got on the train. I was laughing hysterically. I was like, I'm fine, guys. And the whole time on the train, I thought
you're
I
alive.
was fine. But then once we got off the train and I had to go up the stairs in the office, I was like, oh shit, I'm not fine.
It's like, ooh, there is some major pain happening. Thank you.
Yeah, my leg got, I wouldn't say it's like
Biggest.
really badly swollen, but it was definitely swollen. And my knee was fucking bruised. Like the first day it
That's
wasn't so
shit.
bad, but within the first few days it like at least 5 inches below and above my knee and my whole
Oh,
knee
yeah.
was just purple.
It was completely purple. It was the most messed up. And you're just like, wait a second. You cannot be walking around with this. And so it's
But I didn't want to ruin the trip, so I walked around anyway. Except for the
And
first
you-
day, I spent like the first hour or two in the office, just like icing
Yeah,
and
on the
lying down.
chair.
I felt so guilty for like wasting time and like not being able to properly explore or greet everybody. I was just like off in the corner, but like I knew that if I wanted to be able to do stuff the rest of the days, I had to like not laugh about it. I had to be like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna take this seriously and treat it right away.
No, you have to. And I think that was the day that you we were introduced to the Pam socks.
Yeah!
And you
We
put
put
an ice
icing
pack.
in a ham sock. Mhm.
And so we just like I come in there and there's just this stretched Pam face, It just is the most cursed thing I've ever seen.
Just
And
on my
it's
leg.
stretched over top and it's just resting on her leg. And
While
I was
I'm like curled up in a
"Oh."
ball, sleeping, only with my legs sticking out on the chair, probably.
That was it. That was exactly it. I'd come in, I was like talking super loud. I'm like, oh my god, Pam is sleeping. Wait.
I'm usually here's to tell you guys how shocking the event was. Alka can vouch for this. I'm a very light sleeper, so very often, like even if someone just like shuffles in their blankets or whatever in the same room with me, I wake up. I was out cold. I was like so tired and stressed from everything, like falling in the train and everything, that I was out cold. I was fucking out cold, despite the fact that I can't even sleep when like people are being quiet in the area.
No, it was just like sleep.
I was just dead. I ceased to exist.
Anyway,
There's also this very cursed thing. I'm still trying to convince the rest of the team that we need merch of this. We need a figure of this. Or like a 3D model of this or something. But everyone's in denial. No one believes me that it would sell. Chat, you'd buy this, right?
Would you buy this?
I would buy it.
Now be truthful. Be absolutely truthful.
Uh-huh.
Would you buy it?
I would. I think everyone would. If they say no, they actually mean they would buy it, by the way. They're lying. No one wouldn't buy this.
Don't lie to yourself that you would not.
Make a shrine to it good. That's the way it should be. And this is some photos from walking. Apparently this is an elementary school. I really like the rainbow.
Yeah! I had a photo of that too, and I couldn't figure out where it was, and it's not in my thing, so I'm glad you had one.
It was when we were walking to Eon.
Yeah!
And this is a mall, and this is, it's called Eon. It's a mall that I used to go to a lot in Japan, so I was pretty excited finding one in Hong Kong. It's got a lot of really cool stuff like Otoya and Coco Curry and Saizeriya and like a 100 yen store and Japanese grocery stores. So if you're looking for stuff from Japan and you're in Hong Kong, Aeon's a decent place to go. They also had really cursed gacha machines.
Oh my
like
god,
these
they were
toilet
so
animals with this constipated pig. And I don't even know what these are, but you can stack them. Apparently, they terrify me.
buff stack cats of some kind.
And then these weird naked posing like titans.
It's just the freaking titans, but it's like a pen holder, and I hate it. But also it's just kind of fabulous. I wouldn't want to put it to like hold a pen or something. I'd just be like, you were just there.
I'd
want
to stack
posing.
them.
You were just
like have one of them holding the hands of the other one, like one upside down on top of the other one.
Oh my god.
And then there were these just like cats washing their hair.
Oh yeah.
Or dogs.
There were some that were like, they were both a mixture of cute but still cursed at the same time.
And then there was just cursed, like fucking Pennywise.
And then there was just Pennywise, but it's like the old Pennywise, not the new one.
Yeah. And then, oh wait, that was I don't know what the video is, so I'm gonna skip it real quick. I didn't know it was there. It shouldn't be there. That makes me nervous. Did my photos get changed overnight? I don't know, man. Anyway.
Who knows?
This was the worst one for me. It's just a bunch of veggies and fruit that look absolutely terrifying. I'm not gonna lie, these look like sex toys. They absolutely look like sex toys. And then you just sploosh them and the tongue comes out. It's even worse.
Yeah, I don't really want to eat any veggies. Thank you.
My first thought was just like, what that mouth do? And I was like, why is this in a gacha machine? And it's just like, pero kitchen, which is like, pero is the sound effect like, blah, 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 like licking. Like licking kitchen. I hate it. I've never hated something so much in my life. Hi, Eric and Doug. It was so bad. And then there was this, which is Pokemon Battle Wheels S&M2.
Oh my god. Yeah, the best knockoff, or I mean, not knockoff. It's a legitimate, perfect product.
My biggest regret was not buying the Pokemon Beyblades, honestly.
Yeah, we always meant to go back and get them again, but then we didn't.
We didn't have time. And this is Coco Curry!
Yeah!
Coco Ichibanya is my favorite because their menus are very customizable. You can have exactly what you want. And what I wanted was very unique. So, because I don't eat rice, they actually had the option to have cauliflower rice instead. So that's why you see rice here. It's actually cauliflower. So I had a lot of veggies. I also added extra spinach, and I got fried chicken, and I got some fried eggplant. It was really good. I didn't want to have too spicy because I'm not supposed to have spice anymore. Also, good night, later, hello. So I got like a medium-ish level spice. a little bit lower than what I would usually get in Japan. I gave Aka one tiny piece of it, of spinach. So
Oh
she
my
could try.
god, I
She tried my
coughed.
spice level. She
I don't even know if I got a spice.
No, yeah, I gave you all
Like-
spinach. It would have had some of the spice from mine on it, yeah.
But did I have? I don't even know when
You got
on
the
my
level
curry.
1, so yours would have been
I
as
got. Oh
mild as
yeah, I got
possible.
level 1. I had the baby curry.
Mine
Baby
was
milk.
like, mine was really good. It was enough that I didn't really need to have water or anything with it, but I feel like it's enough to kill some people. Like, I think if you would have eaten all the curry paste with it, especially because keep in mind, guys, I didn't have rice. The cauliflower doesn't do the same thing as rice. It doesn't minimize
It
the
doesn't.
spice.
No, it doesn't. And you just like have it, and it's just on that, and you're like,
So it just the spice kept accumulating. It was delicious. I loved it. It was like my favorite meal in Hong Kong. One of them. I had a lot of favorite
I mean,
meals.
I did also enjoy it a lot.
I want to go back to Coco's if we go back. It was good.
Yeah.
And then the good thing about Coco's too is you can actually buy it packaged to take home. So I got some to give for friends as a gift. Which is good. And then they had happiness, Japanese pulo bun. So for those of you who know what the pulo bun is, it's basically the Hong Kong equivalent of melon bread, but it's called pineapple buns in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
So that's why it looks very similar.
They look very similar, and it's a. Would you say it's a similar taste, or do you think it's a little?
I find it a little more
Different.
sweet.
Mmm.
Also, Ro, if you've had really bad cauliflower rice, it might have been how it was cooked. I've had good and bad cauliflower rice. If you have it raw, it's disgusting. If you have it steamed just right, then it's some good stuff.
I've had cauliflower rice, I think, like one time before, and I mean, it was good when I had it. So yeah, I think it would just be that you had it poorly
You kind of have
made.
to use it differently than regular rice, though. Like, it's not going to taste good on its own. You want to flavor it or have it in something like curry where you can mix the flavor.
Yeah,
If
you
you
have to
just
almost
have it
think of it
plain,
like
it's kinda gross.
tofu.
Yeah,
You have to
it
think of it like
absorbs
tofu, so
flavor.
it needs to absorb. Exactly.
If nothing else, if you're having it absolutely plain, you should at least put like some olive oil and salt. Otherwise, it's gonna be shit.
Exactly.
Just some more photos from walking around. Because I like taking photos.
Walking
I like taking
around.
photos from overpasses. Because then you feel like you're in the middle of the street. It's really
Yeah, but you're not gonna like get hit by.
cool. Yeah. And this is the McDonald's boba and the McDonald's spicy chicken, which they're both only available in Hong Kong, I believe. So I had to take a photo.
Yes. Oh my god, and we are just like, wait, we need this, and we did try the boba.
It was
You guys
fucking
saw that
terrible.
on the stream. It was so bad. It was like, what is this?
The boba was soggy. How is tapioca soggy? How the fuck did they manage this?
They just messed up. It was
It's
a
nothing like
bad
the time
idea.
that when I first tried boba with you, like that was good boba. I've been
Yeah.
craving that boba ever since. This boba,
No, that was good boba. I brought you to one of my favorite places, so that was like I knew it was gonna be good.
And this is just
But-
Aka T-posing in the warehouse, the closest I
Ah,
could get to
T-posing.
T-posing. I wanted to have a
T-pose
low
it.
angle of her asserting dominance in the boxes because I thought it was funny.
It was pretty funny.
And then there's just Aka appreciating the merchandise.
Oh, I did. I appreciated a lot there. It's like this is why these are the employees. They know what is needed here.
This is my nice comfy corner. Whenever I got like a little overwhelmed from all the noises in the warehouse, there's this back corner where there's like a bunch of boxes and stuff, so it really like dims down the sound. So you can go over here and just relax for a minute. It's almost silent. It's really nice.
It's pretty glorious. I have like one photo too of our stream setup.
Yeah, you guys will get to see our stream setup, what it looked like from a distance. It's pretty cool.
And just like how in the boxes we actually were.
Yeah. This is me asserting some dominance, watching over the warehouse. And then just some more walking photos. This was really cool. It was near a McDonald's. I don't know what it is, but it was very adorable.
Yeah, and we're just like, oh, probably because Lunar New Year
Maybe. That explained the red and gold.
and Bunny.
And then I just thought this tree looked like broccoli.
Does that not look like broccoli? The one right in the center. It was exactly broccoli.
I may have had a lot of caffeine that day when I took the photo of the broccoli.
There might have been it at least somewhat looked like broccoli.
That's when we had the McDonald's boba. And this is a scam. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is like 4 layers of boba. Here, this is 1.
Yeah.
Where's my fucking boba? There's no boba in my boba.
Where's
so that was
the boba?
the first sign that something was horribly wrong.
I was like, you can't just say it's a boba and then not actually make it full of boba.
The
I mean, I guess it's
flavor
always
wasn't
like
even
that
good.
expectations versus reality. I know, because you got the, what, was it matcha?
Uji matcha.
Yeah, and I got the one that's like in the picture, and mine wasn't any better.
Yeah. I feel like my one mistake, though, was getting matcha boba, because I don't actually like milk tea that much. It's too sweet for me. I usually like boba that's like in unsweetened green tea or something like that. So that was my number 1 mistake. I forgot that I don't like milk tea. And then I just ordered this, and I was like, shit.
It's like, well, oops, wait, that wasn't what I...
This is our beautiful abomination.
Oh yeah, just flirting with the
Yeah, flirting with Miku with a head and
With
her arm
Miku,
instead of an arm.
which let me double check. I think that the Miku, I wonder if it's still available.
Did anyone ever get the hand that we dropped behind the boxes?
I did.
Oh,
I did.
Okay. I was like,
I
no, it's
like
still
crawled
there.
under and got it.
Okay, thank you. I just abandoned it. I didn't even check to see if anyone got it. I just left.
They're still in stock, but they're no longer on sale.
Nice. At least you can still get one though.
Mhm.
And if you get a paper Pam, you can put my head on instead.
Oh my god, you can do exactly this. You can literally go buy this exact figure. Both of them are still on the website. And then you can just replace all of the heads.
Yeah.
Just put Pam head on.
Uh-huh.
Pam head on every single one of your figurines.
Yeah. Pam had supremacy.
So.
And there's more
I
walking from
agree.
overpasses. One of my favorite things about Hong Kong is no matter where you are, you can almost always see mountains. And I thought that was really nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this was my soap incident. So I was trying to wash my hands in the bathroom, right? But I completely fucking missed my hand. And it looked so absolutely cursed that I had to grab my camera with my other hand and take a photo of it. Because I'm like, how does this even happen? It was so bad. And it like splooted all over the table. And I was like,
Over everything.
oh, it was horrifying. And
Oh,
then
no.
the next one, I'm sorry, I'm throwing you under the bus.
Oh, is it my...
Because we had literally within like 30 seconds, I come out of the bathroom to show Akka my soap terror. And then I find her being like, Pam, I have diarrhea on my hands. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
It was the boba.
Can you please explain how this happened? Because I don't understand.
So because the boba was so bad, it was one of those things that I didn't want to keep eating it. I didn't want any more, and so I was like, okay, we're going to just add, you know, a little bit extra. And we're gonna put it all back, and I sucked them out, and I didn't want any more boba in my mouth, and I was over it. So I just started trying to put them back down the straw because I didn't want to take the lid off. And
Why did you
as I
just
tried,
spit them in the toilet? Why did you try putting them back in the straw?
I wanted it to all be. I wanted to throw it out together. I don't know. That didn't occur to me to go put it in the toilet. So I tried to put them back down, but for some reason, I don't know how they expanded so much between being in my mouth and like at the bottom of the cup, because they would not go back down and in. And so it just started gooping, and I was like, come on, just go in, go in. Also, it'd been a long ass day, and I was like, freaking, I might as well have been drunk just because of how tired I was.
We
but also,
were basically drunk at the end of every day, even if we weren't, because we were so tired. I go to be a Doctor Strange touch. So yeah, it was that happened. That was the thing.
that happened.
At least I finally understand what happened. I remember on the day I asked you what happened, you literally couldn't tell me. You just burst into laughter, and I'd be like, okay. I was so curious. It was such a disaster. And one thing that I saw that was really cool, this is when we're leaving, I don't know if it's work or karaoke, but one thing that I'd never seen in any other countries is a lot of the buildings will pull down like this metal gate, and then they'll have like a tiny door in it. So this kind of signifies the building is closed, right? But then these are open so that people still inside can just get out, right?
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool.
It was real cool.
I like the tiny doors. As a tiny person, the tiny doors made me very happy.
Yes. Honestly, we just like both stood in some tiny doors, and it was just like, this is a good time. This is good. They should have tiny doors everywhere.
Yeah. And some more walking around, getting some cool views. This was an area in Mongkok where there's like multiple buildings where like the entire buildings are like tiny stores full of like used and new collectibles from like anime and games and stuff. You can buy really obscure stuff from old series. Like I found stuff from Zatch Bell. They had so many things. I browsed for a while until we ate, and there was some really interesting older things in here. If you're into niche stuff and you're looking for stuff that's hard to find, I heavily recommend checking out Mongkok. And I found
it was
display
pretty darn neat.
of like card captors, Sakura wands and stuff, and I was like, I wanted the life-size wand so bad, but I was like, I cannot.
Oh, I saw that exact same thing, and I also was like, I need this.
Yeah.
And there was still that small part of me that's like, I should have just bought it, but also
Hyron Max. But
I'll just sit there.
Buying it wasn't possible because it was too big, but I did buy the key. I'll show you it later. I got a necklace from Card Captors instead. I just took a picture of like here because there's some good street food, and also there's an adult toy section just blatantly in the middle of the corner.
There was a lot of those.
There was
a lot of those. I have some funny pictures of
we
one of
never
the ones
went
that I
in one. We were meaning to, but we didn't have
Oh
time.
crap! No, the only area that was like adults only that we went was in Donkey.
To be fair, that was probably the most cursed one that could have existed.
I mean
anyway,
that's true. That's true.
And this is the key that I bought. I got this. It's a keychain.
This is so cute.
I'm gonna repurpose it as a necklace so I can have like the cloud key necklace. And this is where we went for supper. This was my food. We went to Katsuya. And I got a mix of like sukiyaki and katsudon and an absolute stupid amount of cabbage. And I ate this entire thing of cabbage. No, I didn't.
She did.
Share.
I sat there and I watched her eat the entire thing, and it was like she didn't have any of the sauce on it.
No, I
it was
just
just
ate it
cabbage,
straight up.
and I was like, damn, okay.
I wasn't feeling well that day, and I knew I needed like lots of meat and vegetables to feel better. So we spent. I feel so guilty. Everyone wanted to do stuff, and I took like half an hour trying to find a place that would get me like the nutrients I needed to stop feeling like shit. And then we eventually found this place, and I ate so much cabbage. I felt great afterwards, but like, man.
It was a lot of cabbage. It was good.
Yeah.
Mine just came with some cabbage that I consumed, which was good for me.
I ate every single thing you see here except the rice, which I didn't touch. And then just some more shots from walking. And no, we wanted to go here so bad. The Bandai Namco arcade.
I'm like still upset about it. So that was literally one of my highlights of being like, I need to go here because I love Crane Games. And then it was closed until April for renovations, and it is sad.
Big depresso. It's one of the places we prioritized too. It's one of the main reasons we went to the area at all, and then it was just closed. And there's this really long escalator here. Like, holy hell. Unless you see this in person, you do not understand how long this escalator
cannot
is.
understand. It's like, it's multiple stories.
Oh yeah. I wonder if it even went from the bottom of the building to the top. Like, it was long. It's really cool. I want to go on it one day just to see where it goes.
I know, just to do it. It's like, where are we? We don't know. Does it matter? Not really.
No, I just want to know what's at the top. And then we went to a
Let
Crane
me
game
be on the
place,
top.
and I saw fucking Levi.
And then, oh my god,
just really
yeah.
cranky to be Levi. This is the place where you had your luck.
This is this is where we thought I had luck. So quote luck. Oh yeah, my the one thing that yeah. And so it was like we thought that we won, but it turns out anyways, there's just bullshit rules about how you could actually win. And so the only thing that we left from this place with was someone had thrown out like in the top of like one of those recycling bins where you put your empty like gotcha toy holder things. And someone had just thrown out a cutout, like a standee, one of the plastic standees for Amelia from ReZero. And so I still have it. And I was just like, hey, I've won.
As long
This
as no one
counts,
knows that you
right?
took it off the counter, you can pretend you won it.
I won. Right?
And
It
some more
counts.
walk-in stuff.
It counts.
Oh yeah, there's this really creepy mannequin on this balcony. Like, it was absolutely
jeez, yeah.
terrifying, just staring down at us.
It was so freaky.
I couldn't see that alone. I had to share with you guys. I wasn't living that disaster by myself.
It
And
was
then
just terrifying.
my monstrosity that you guys saw me make on stream, my Eldritch Horror Pam. It's beautiful and biblically accurate.
Biblically accurate.
I taped it to a shelf in the warehouse, so it's gonna watch everyone forever and make sure they're working. And this,
It's
oh my
beautiful.
god! So there was a day I got there really early compared to everyone else, and Aka's mama actually, 3 p.m. took me out to get some lunch, and this is what she helped me find. Because we wanted to find something that was gonna give me lots of veggies and meat. We got this really good fried chicken salad that also had some apple. The tomatoes, I incinerated them. They were in the garbage and destroyed. But the salad was really good. It came with like this dipping sauce that was made out of like mushroom soup broth. It was incredible. I was really happy. I want to try finding this place if I go back. Thank you, 3 p.m.
Thank you, Mama, for taking care of Pam.
And then
Your
we
daughter-in-law.
were working to try to improve my model with her as well, and this happened.
Just breaking it.
One day I'll have to debut this version. We specifically saved it so that we can show it to you guys again.
Please, please.
It's so bad.
It's so cursed.
And then this is when we went for karaoke. I was so... Aka can vouch. I got a little too into the singing at karaoke, so I didn't take any photos because I was just jamming so hard.
Pam was just like always singing, and it was funny because we even did a Twitter space, which I think sadly most people missed. I mean, it was a kind of weird ass time, but we went off and Pam went up, and it was glorious. It was like one of the highlights of the trip, I think.
Oh yeah, I think part of it is too like. I've said a number of times, so I'm not shy about saying it. Like IRL, I do turn into Komi-san in a lot of situations. I get too anxious to talk when I'm around people because people scary. But karaoke is the one exception where I suddenly just like go from 0 to like 5,000 confidence.
Like
so
live.
I feel so bad because 3 p.m. had been like seeing how like quiet and shy I was for the most part, and then at karaoke for a little while she's kind of looking at me like, what is going on?
Who is this? This is a 360.
I definitely had a bit of a 360 as soon as we hit the karaoke. Suddenly, like 1,000,000 times more energy. Just like to the point that you would not recognize me.
No. It was a big change, but it was good.
And we got some really good Korean chimkin in 3 flavors and some noodles. We split it like evenly into 3 parts, and I felt so proud. I finished everything except 1 piece of chicken out of my part, even though there was so much food. Everyone was dying, and I was like, I almost finished, baby.
It was so
I want to go there
tasty,
again too if we go back. Both the karaoke
Yeah.
and the chicken. We gotta order the
I know,
chicken and add it.
it was such a nice small little karaoke place too. Like literally there was only one
There's only one room.
room. There's only one room, so it's like you go in there and you're the only people there.
Yeah, you're the
And
only
the only
customers
people,
in the
so
whole
it's like
building.
you only have to worry about freaking out the
Japanese
owners.
class next door too, though.
Oh, and that, yeah.
We sang "I'm Your Treasure Box," and we did the moans and everything. Don't doubt us, guys. We did the moans.
We did that on Twitter Space.
We did, and then we realized that the classroom next door was a Japanese classroom, so they would have
That was
understood
still
everything
in-
we were saying
oh,
and probably
God.
heard us.
And they're like,
We're like, oh shit. And then we like ran away.
We got out of there like as fast as we could as soon as we were done. We're like, oh my god, please don't look at me.
We gave them some Pam and Aka stickers too. We're like,
Yeah!
hopefully if they realize that we're VTubers, like maybe they'll understand and stop. They'll be like, oh okay, it makes sense now.
Like, okay, now it's fine because they had so much VTuber merch
Yeah,
just
we're like,
everywhere.
why not
Those
give them
too.
some of ours? We always
I'm like,
keep some in our
hello,
pockets.
you want some like actual you want some local?
You want
VTubers?
some better VTubers?
You want some better, some like quality?
So we gave them some stickers. They were really surprised. They were like, whoa! And then we're like, should we have done that?
We're like, oh wait, did we just dox ourselves?
We kind of did, but whoops. We didn't even think about that.
Nope,
It's
we're just
okay.
like there and we're like,
It's okay. It's fine. We'll never see them again. They don't know our real names. It's fine.
No, it's fine.
They don't know that my real name is Obake. They don't know.
They don't know.
We're safe. We're safe. And then this is all the chicken and stuff when it was laid out. But we actually had one more thing of chicken because this was also chicken. I moved the noodles to it so I could steal the container.
Oh yeah, we had 4 chicken because I think I added in like 2 chickens, not realizing that everyone was just like ordering 1 chicken, and I was like, wait, oh, I didn't know how big the chickens were gonna be.
It was good
What
though.
the plan was. It was so good. It was so tasty.
And then we left some drawings because they had a post-it board where you could like leave drawings.
Yes.
And it was funny because a lot of the other drawings were actually like Niji Sanji of Vtuber.
There was so much fan art for like, especially all of the Niji boys.
Yeah.
Mista was like the number 1.
Yeah. And this is the name of the place if you guys ever want to find it if you're in Hong Kong. We left some cute little drawings. And this was on the wall
take
when we
pictures
left
with
out,
it.
and I was very concerned.
What 7 I read?
I just saw the faces that Ike was making, and I was like, what is this?
What are we looking at?
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. It was all that was needed.
Yeah. And then this was walking around a little bit again. And this is the Cup Noodle Museum. Aka will share more about that in a video later on.
Yeah, it's being edited right now as well. But you guys will get to see our full process behind the scenes in there.
Yeah, we got to make our own ramen. It was really, really neat. This is my ramen. I named it Give Me the
Manaka
Nudes.
flavor.
What do you guys think we would taste like as ramen?
Yeah.
What flavor would we
pretty.
want?
Yeah.
gotta
What
guess.
flavor would you get? You gotta guess. What flavor is our nudes?
I also had the Ikemen limited edition version.
Because you can't just release one type.
No.
There's gotta be multiple. Come
Paperwork
on.
and beans. Honestly, that sounds about right. I'm pretty sure that's probably right.
That's pretty right, yeah.
If you want bean ramen though, does that mean it's like soybean flavor or does that mean like full on natto?
No. I refuse to be natto flavor. I will be
Hold on, this
soybean.
song all of a sudden is really loud. I had to turn the music down a bit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, what's nice? It's really fun making the noodles too, and then it actually gets like processed and everything is cool. And you can take photos here under this giant thing. You can become nudes. You can make your own nudes.
You
in
can
public.
become the nude.
And then here's the 4 that we made all lined up. And
It was amazing.
And then found another Coco's. So I had to take a photo because I was like, oh my god, more Coco's.
We need more cocoa.
That's some walking. And these are baby. So these are Xinjiang bao for anyone who doesn't know what they are. If you've ever had soup dumplings or shenlong bao, it's like a dumpling, but inside is like gelatin, liquid, and pork. So when you have it fresh and hot, when it's frozen, the whole thing is solid. But when you have it fresh and hot, the inside is actually like soup broth. But if you don't eat it fast enough, because it's gelatin, it turns solid. So you have to eat it really quick when it's fresh. But Xinjiang bao is a version where it's deep fried on the bottom. So it's like crispy and it's, I don't know how to describe this. You really have to eat it to know. It's
I know,
so
you
good.
really have to. It's like steam cooked somehow, but also fried and crispy on the bottom. And then you gotta like slurp the super soupy insides out.
And it was my first time having Michelin star food too. So I was like, okay, it's gotta be good. And then it was just, oh. I went back another time because I needed it again. It was that good, guys. Like, you don't understand. It was pretty cheap. Also, Mr. Changer, hello. It was like $5 US-ish for like 4 of these. And they're so worth it.
Yeah,
That's the inside because I accidentally broke one and it spilled everywhere. So it's probably my #1 food place to recommend in Hong Kong. Also, hi Frey! Thank you so much for the raid. Make sure to
welcome.
Yeah, make sure you go check out Frey's channel and show them some support as well. Okay? I'm just gonna make a note so I can tag you for thank you later. All right. Hello, Maxime and Axel, an outsider. Well, yeah, these the ideas are big. Like, you know when you hear people like joke around and be like, something is like better than sex, this is better than sex. I played enough H games that this is like, I would rather eat this than play an H game. Hayakumi is so good. Also try to run hello. They're just, I can't put into words how much I love these. Like, this is the definition of foodgasm for me. And then, Akka had an even bigger gun.
Akka pudding! She had, just, like, wanted to come and do a full takeover and took out a shotgun. But she was too happy just for holding the gun. Plus, she didn't have any arms, so she couldn't actually be threatening.
I mean, you can bounce on the trigger, though.
Yeah, it's true. At least with the Obake.
Yeah. And then I decided to join because I felt kind of left out. And then I got this little cake. It was yummy. It was a matcha and red bean cake. It was a roll, and I ate the shit out of this. It was amazing. I ate this while we were playing darts. Akka has a nice video of our dart game later.
Oh, I do.
You'll love
grand.
it. And this is the scores. You can tell. I got 4th place. My first time ever playing darts in my life. I got 4th place against a lot of people who play very regularly too. I felt proud. I know my way around pointy objects. And Akka didn't get to finish.
Last place, they just didn't let me even finish the game.
They closed the building. They made us leave.
They were just like, we gotta leave. You were literally last place. We're done.
It was pretty cursed. It was great though. It was fun. I want to play darts again. I gotta practice. So I get first next time. Now that I know I can actually compete.
I was just happy I didn't puncture any of the beer kegs.
It came close. Also, I know Joe went
God,
definitely
the amount of times
landed on them a few times. Didn't hit them, but like fell off the wall and hit them.
Oh yeah.
And here's some photos walking around again at night near the water. My favorite thing about water too at night is the reflections from like lights and buildings on the water. It's always really nice. Yeah. And then here, was on an overpass. There's an area here where it's like an escalator that goes on and on and on. You step off for like 10 feet and then there's another escalator and it just keeps going. We were on the chill escalator, but I think this is on the way walking to it. You get a nice view of the Ferris
you can see
wheel.
that.
Yeah.
I wish that we went on the Ferris wheel. That was one of the other things.
It was a fun adventure. We kind of had to split up into different groups at this point. Akka was in the other group.
It's because I was still playing darts, and so they split us up.
We weren't willing to wait. We left early. I
was like
abandoned
the
her.
last 5 people in the office. I was just still there trying to.
I wanted to get a move on. Hi, Tristan. So I went for an adventure, and because we got there so early, we went for a long walk, and I got to check out some cool places. And this is Pam. We were at my restaurant.
Yeah!
It was like, I looked up the prices and stuff at the restaurant too. It was like very, very expensive quality restaurant. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, super good, super high quality.
And this is what we ordered. Everyone was so pissed.
It was like, all the steak.
It was a specialty steak restaurant, like a really fancy steak restaurant, right? And we ordered plates of like steamed vegetables.
Literally, we both just ordered a plate of steamed vegetables because we were both just like done.
The thing is though, at 2 hours after this, we had to do our eating snack stream. And we basically didn't want to throw up. So we're like, let's get some veggies and nutrients. Veggies aren't too filling, right? So we felt so guilty because like I was one of the people that requested we all go out for dinner this night. I was like, yeah, we'll go out for dinner. That'll be nice before we leave. And then as we go out for dinner, I only get veggies. They probably thought I was like crazy or ungrateful or something. But I was like, I'm really happy to be here. They were good veggies too.
They were so
I have to have my
good. They
snacks
actually
later.
were like,
I don't want to throw up, man. I have tiny tummy. I have to eat slow. I have a black hole tummy, but like I have to fill it slowly.
I'm mad at you.
So then, so then I got some veggies instead, and it was still really good, and I was very happy. We had free sausages though. They're good sausages.
Oh yeah, because they brought out still like appetizer stuff, but it was like eat that, and then it was like, this is way too much food already. I already feel full, and we haven't even had the meal.
That's why we didn't get a meal, because we were full from the appetizers. We were like, oh no. So then we were like, okay, we have to not get meat, or we're going to actually die. And to be fair, I already had trouble eating the snacks because I was still full, so we did the right decision, I think.
I agree. Between that and then just like having a bit more beer and stuff that night, and then it was like, I mean, for anybody that saw the stream, it was chaotic as heck.
That was the day I chugged the full black coffee. I was pretty fucked that day.
Oh yeah, the boss coffee, right?
And then there was this spot we walked through, which is like one of the pub districts. It was really pretty.
Yeah.
I really like
It was
nightlife
poppin'.
areas. I don't, despite the fact that I don't drink, I really like pub areas. I just really like the energy and the vibe and how lively they are. I like walking. I don't go into places usually, but I like walking by places like this at night. It makes me feel very happy and alive.
You know, the funniest thing is that you go past all of these restaurants and bars and pubs and stuff, and the busiest place on this entire street is the 7-Eleven.
It actually was legit.
It was the corner store. There was a huge lineup outside of the 7-Eleven because everyone just goes in there and you can just buy alcohol from the 7-Eleven. So they're like, bar? No.
Nah, 7-Eleven,
yeah.
And then some train station photos, because I realized I never got any. The train was really convenient in Hong Kong. Like, it came so frequently, and if you know what times of days to go, you actually never really have to worry too much about being crowded. We had pretty good luck, so it was really nice.
Yeah, that's good. 7-Eleven bar. Yeah, why don't they just make a bar?
And then I just left a thank you note when we left, because like, you know
what?
I'm gonna leave a thank you note. And then we did a few more pranks. It was a good time. And this is me T-posing on the shredder from our shredding stream. I'm not gonna say what it is yet, because it's not ready yet. I'm sorry, Saya, but this is going to be merch soon. So if you want your own T-posing Pam, soon. Soon! Don't worry, you too can have a T-posing Pam.
Soon.
And this is how I left the dartboard when we left. I just thought it would be funny to pin myself to it. And then put like 5 points, like a pentagram, around myself with darts.
Exercise that freaking demon.
I thought it would be beautiful. And this is the beer area. This is from the day that we... Oh no, this is from when we stayed overnight. But everyone in the office was pretty heavily drinking before we left that night. So that's why usually there's a lot of cups here. They were all used.
It's usually full of cups.
They were
all of
all
them
used.
And I think that one upright one is the one I left out for me because I was like, I had some earlier and I was like, I need more.
I left the 1 cup for emergencies.
Emergency cup.
The fridge was stashed though with like oolong tea and juice and soy milk. So, like, we
and
really
banana
didn't
milk.
need any water. I think that morning I woke up and took like 6 drinks. Like 3 of them I just shoved in my backpack. And then I drank them all day.
And yes, it is a tap in the office.
Yes, it is. A beer tap right in the office for all day whenever you need it. We have a video that we'll show eventually. We had a meeting and I recorded it. You'll see how it's used during meetings.
Oh yeah, you'll see. You'll see exactly how we use it in our day-to-day.
And this is how we left the monitor in the meeting room. We just wrapped it up in wrapping paper. It was beautiful.
It's still there.
They actually decided instead of like taking this off the monitor, they got a new monitor. They
literally brought in a second monitor.
They fucking sent us a photo of just putting in a new monitor and then giving us a thumbs up. They're like, nice try, guys. We're like, fuck.
They just left it, and I'm just like, this is why they have been hired. This is why they work here. The commitment is real.
This was just hilarious. We just missed it. Oh no, oh gosh, oh darn. There was like a wedding banquet decoration expo or something.
There was a big expo and I was like...
She wanted me to go, and then I saw, I was like, oh no, oh gosh, oh darn, we missed the dates. Too bad, what a shame.
It was so sad.
And then some more walking. This was around the Causeway Bay-ish area. Hello, Sigito! Yeah. And this is Times Square. If you're curious.
Yeah, Times Square.
There is a Times Square in Hong Kong. It's different, but it's like a typical meeting place. It's quite nice. And I just took some other photos around
Also, if you put me on a plane and like I came out and it said Times Square, I'd be like, wait, am I in New York right now?
Yeah, I know, right? At first,
it has all the lit up buildings too.
Oh yeah, this is the mall that the Kirby thing was in.
Oh yeah. I think I have that like almost exact same photo.
I don't remember what it was called, but this is the only photo I have of it. Alka has some better photos. There was a Kirby pop-up store, but we didn't anticipate like an hour-long lineup to get in the store, so we couldn't really go in, but we basically would have had to choose Kirby store or anything else for the rest of the day. And we decided that we valued our time a little bit more than going to just
we were like,
the
wait, we have more
Kirby
important
store.
things that we want to go and look at. Even though I wanted the curb, but we gotta see it.
But yeah, it was nice. It was nice to get to see it. And then some more walking around in the area. I found a Gucci store and I was like, whoa, Gucci.
Ooh. We're like, wait, why are we in the... We're in the expensive part of town.
Yeah. Hi, Dr. Sakia.
Couldn't we?
And then we're going up. This is another really big escalator, but we actually went up this one. And at the top was a really nice lookout over the water. It was beautiful. And then see? You walk closer in, and then you have these beautiful views of the water. This building, by the way, had lights on it that were moving. Like the snake was moving.
It was so
you can't see it in my
pretty.
photo, but it was an absolutely gorgeous view. This view was one of the most peaceful moments of the trip for me. It made me very happy. Thank you for showing me. I wouldn't have found it.
I know, it was because I went the wrong way and got lost because I walked away from Pam because
we didn't
Pam wanted more of the dumplings and I was like, I wanted to go play crane games.
Essentially, we both went to do things we already did on our own. We're like,
yeah.
Oh no, we don't have time left. What can we do in our little bit of time? Both go to do things we already did.
and I got lost on the way, but I found something really nice because I was lost. So
and I got
good.
to eat my dumplings again, so it was beautiful.
Yeah! Everything worked out.
And then just some more walking over an overpass. I loved this area. The design of the buildings and everything was really unique. It was a very expensive part of town, though.
Oh, and I really loved that like rock wall and stuff
Yeah.
too. Even though it's literally just a wall with rocks.
Also, Arcadia, thank you so much for joining membership. Make sure to join the Discord as well if you want to connect your Discord and your YouTube, because sometimes there is a channel there where I'll do like members only stuff. And this was the flamingo!
Yeah!
This was why we decided to split up and not go in the Kirby store, because we're like, okay, we have to make time for flamingos. And we spent
We literally had
so
to.
much time here. Just
So much
taking
time
photos
there.
and videos of the flamingos. Like, we just stopped talking to each other. We're just like, okay, we're just gonna walk and like bask
And
in the
walk
flamingo.
around and just literally just stare because this is all we wanted was just this.
They weren't actually like captive or anything either. Like, you could see them flying up in
they're
the air
just
and stuff.
wild.
But there's so many. And I tried getting a close up, but it was all very cursed. You just have motion blur flamingos. It's so cursed. And
It was the zoopy face, and you're just like,
Yeah.
huh?
I like their bendy legs too. It's weird because their legs bend backwards. I had no
I
idea.
know, backwards ass knees. But then you like look at, and you're like, wait, how many freaking wild animals have backwards knees?
And just more flamingos. Like, I could not stop, guys. I could not stop. And then there's the buildings around the flamingos too. I really like buildings mixed with nature. It's an aesthetic I really enjoy. So this park, I think, was my favorite place that we visited on the whole trip. I want to go back to it. I want
to go back and just spend an entire day there, afternoon. I think that was originally our plan, is that we were going to just like go and die there.
We wanted to go there all day after we slept in the office overnight, but then we ended up sleeping in the office until like 2 p.m. We just quit life.
It was like afternoon. We're just like, wait a second, we're still sleeping. Why was this our best sleep?
We slept so good.
Why is the office the best place to sleep?
But yeah, we actually didn't get to go to Victoria. No, wait, we did go to Victoria Park.
We
yes,
did.
Photos.
We did
yes,
on like
photos.
one of the. Yes, there is. Yes,
no
there is.
worry, we both have some photos.
But only at night.
We went at
because
3 in
we
the
go
morning.
places at night. Yes, we did. Sleeping?
And
no.
this was a bat. There's a lot.
Oh yeah, it was a bat.
There's a lot of bats flying right above our heads. It was really nice. I love bats. I couldn't get a good photo, but you can at least have this motion blur bat.
You can have motion blur.
And some more buildings with the flamingos. More buildings. I didn't know it was this bird. I don't know what this one was, but it's kind of cool.
At first I thought it was like a kookaburra or something, but I don't know if
like a
Hong Kong has
kingfisher, but I don't think
kookaburra.
so.
Oh.
And some more park. More park. Wait, I got a bird in flying motion in this
Barp.
one. And then just more park because I loved it a lot. I like how you can see them like the bigger buildings from this end as well. I don't know what the statue is. There's a closer up photo of it in a minute, but it was really cool. More park. I don't know what this is, but I really wanted to climb it.
We're both just like, can we climb this? Will we get kicked out?
I feel like we shouldn't have, so we didn't, but it was incredibly tempting.
Yeah.
I think it's like a sculpture, but it looked like a playground and I wanted to climb it. And then there was this
like,
big
I can't
fancy
read a sign,
tree.
so.
Yeah. This was a really nice walk to like a fountain with like huge trees.
Yeah!
And it's from the back as well. You can see how big it is. This was huge.
It's huge.
And
Don't
yeah,
go to park.
there's a lot of nice places to stroll through. I think the number one thing I want to do if I go back to Hong Kong is pick like a different park every day. I want to see more parks.
Yeah, and next time I want to make sure that we get up and go see the Buddha. We were actually supposed to go and see it. And then it didn't work out. And then it turns out that the tram, like the rail car, or what is it?
It was
When lifts
broken
you?
anyway, yeah.
It was broken! And so the other people that did go didn't end up getting to see it either.
We had to send them a message. Like, we were going to go with some coworkers. We had to send them a message at like 11 a.m. and be like, "Ayo, we're dead. We streamed until like 5. We can't go anywhere. Goodbye." And we had to sit it out. We were so dead. Also, Bongula, thank you so much for the gift of 10 memberships. I really appreciate it.
That's so nice. Thank you.
And then this was the water fountain up
Oh,
close.
yeah. It was
Some buildings,
squirting time.
flowers.
What? Huh?
What was it?
What?
What time was it? Did I miss something?
No. I'm just gonna drink some water.
Okay. And then there was this giant hedge maze. That was really cool. It was actually it was like short enough that you could see over it but still get kind of lost. It was a nice balance.
Yeah, where it was like you weren't fearing that for your life or something, that if you got lost in it that you wouldn't be able to find your way out. You could actually see that there was like little cheat spots that people had just found places to sneak through the garden. And we didn't use those. No.
We definitely didn't, not at all. There was some mosque here too. It was really pretty.
Yeah. It's
I guess
also very culturally diverse.
Yeah, it's a very diverse area of town too. I really like this stop in general. I want to spend more time in this whole area when I go back.
And palm trees.
Yeah. And for those of you who don't know, the buses are like double decker. Like you can literally go on top. It's so cool. We have some photos later from inside the tram. We literally got on the tram, went one stop, and then got off it just so we could say we went on.
That was it. We just wanted to so badly. We were like gonna go to we're gonna go to Donkey again, and then we're just like, can we take the tram one stop and then walk back?
And we did.
Because we didn't even need to take it to go to Donkey, but we're just like, we need to.
Yeah. More nighttime photo. More Times Square. More Times Square. And this has the clock at Times Square. And this thing that looks like a Pokestop and actually is a Pokestop. That was cool.
It actually is.
Sorry,
They actually, I think it was either 2020 or 2021, they had a big setup of like a life-size Snorlax.
yeah, I saw the photos.
Stuff right in Times Square.
Uh-huh.
And so it was really cool.
And some more walking around. I think this is around where you met the burger.
The burger! I have a photo of the burger.
You'll get to see it soon, don't worry.
I just realized that said Aladdin mess.
Yeah, I know. Some bunny. We walked past the pet store with some really happy bunnies. So we got some photos of the bunnies.
What was it called? It was like called
hamster.
Little Boss or something, or Small Boss. It was something
It
that I was
was
like,
cute.
it's Pam's store, but then I'm like crying.
We were like crying. They were so cute. This little
We
Hardy
were, like,
really
already-
liked this little hamster. He loved it.
I think the funniest thing is that we were already late for dinner. Like
Oh,
the
we were
people we were
like
supposed to go
45
and meet,
minutes late. It
they
was
were
bad.
supposed. They had already arrived, and we're like, oh my god, we're speed walking, and then it's like,
No, that's the thing. We arrived at the station early for dinner, but then we got distracted for 45 fucking minutes.
we're just like, oh,
We would have been there not only early but on time. But we got fucking distracted
I know.
when we
It's
were
like,
almost at the
oopsie.
restaurant.
Sorry.
So this is something unique that you might not know if you've never been to Hong Kong. It's like salty lemon Sprite. So what it is, you have a lemon and you preserve it, and it's fermented in salt, and then you put it in a drink, and you pour it in Sprite. So it was really good. The salt brought out a lot of the flavor in it. It was really amazing. It was like sweet and salty and sour. I don't know how to describe it other than like, it was very flavorful and very strong, but in like the best way.
It was very salty. My first sip was just the fermented salt stuff at the bottom, so I was like,
no. You have to have your straw near the top of it.
and then I realized I needed to not only give it a stir, but yeah, then move the straw up. And I was like, oh, okay, this is a lot better now, because I was like, where's my beer? And but that was good.
I love it.
It
It's
ended up
really
being good.
neat. I want to try making it homemade. And then this is my first time ever having hot pot. We had
Hot pot.
coconut chicken flavor. And I actually enjoyed this so much that I went out and bought a thing to make hot pot like a few days after I got back. I had hot pot last night actually.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's actually so funny.
So now I have a thing to make hot pot at home because I loved it so much. I feel bad because again this day I was feeling really sick, so I couldn't eat I ate a decent amount, but I was like slowing down. I wasn't able to do very much because like I deteriorated so fast into feeling like shit. But I'm really, really happy and grateful I got to go because it was so yummy.
Oh my god. Also, you guys see the coconut there?
I ate it.
Suddenly Pam's just like, can I eat this coconut that's here? And they're like, I mean, it's kind of more there for the flavor.
They're like, it's safe,
like,
but
go
no.
at it.
And I ate like 6
And then,
pieces.
and then one other person at the table, I think, when you like went to the bathroom, tried to eat a piece and was like, how did Pam eat this?
I didn't know that. I like to eat raw coconut. Like I just break coconut and eat it straight up, like fresh.
Munch, munch,
So
munch,
to
munch,
me,
munch.
it's like nothing abnormal. It's just more soupy flavor. It was amazing. And then there was these veggies that we put in. Does anyone know what this is? Does anyone know? Because I don't know,
We
and I
still don't
fucking
know.
loved it. It was
We
like my
still don't
favorite part of the
know.
meal.
It was so tasty.
I like the microgreens too, but like this thing.
Mm,
This thing. If anyone
that
knows,
thing.
I need it.
the big green
Mhm.
chunk.
And this is just more of the hot pot when there's more stuff in it.
Getting
I
steamy.
ate so many veggies. That was the best meal. I think I barely even had any
Yeah.
meat. I had like one piece of beef just to try it, one piece of chicken just to try it. I
Yes!
ate so much fish
and then
skin.
and then
I
and
think
then
I ate
the
the
fish
whole plate
skin.
of fish skin. I don't know.
That was my first time ever trying it. And I was surprised how good it
It was
was.
amazing. I kept sniping the fish skin. I just kept going, hoping no one else would notice. I ate so much fish skin and tofu skin. Like, god damn it, I ate so much.
Oh yeah, the tofu skin was good too.
The tofu skin's what I had in hot pot last night. I bought like $30 worth of it and I went ham. It was so good. The place we had hot pot, in case anyone's curious, was called Drunkard's Tavern. It was good.
Drunkards! Isn't that a fantastic name?
And ironically, I
Drunkard.
don't think any of us actually drank that day, except for like 1 or 2 people. We just had
Oh yeah,
food.
no, there was like only 2 people that had like a
Which is a
beer there.
miracle, because every other day, like every single person in the company was fucking wasted.
But even me, I had no alcohol that
I
day
was
at
like
all.
almost, other than me, I think PA Kevin also didn't drink. The 2 of us were like the only sober
Yeah.
people ever. Except sometimes it was only him because I'd have a coffee, so.
That's true.
And then this was when we were on the tram.
on the second level. And of course we went up to the front and to the top in the front.
Top front. We had to have the best seat in the house for when it was driving. Honestly, I want to actually do a tour of like the area on a tram next time. Ride the whole length. Yeah.
Oh my god, can you imagine even trying to like do a live stream while it's just like and just have it pointed out the front of the video?
That'd be so dangerous, but so cool at the same time.
Right?
Oh, that would be lovely, because I can talk about stuff. This is Victoria Park, once we got there at night. And you can see my camera takes really nice night photos. So I was really excited to take a bunch of them here.
They had this big setup for in the daytime. They had a flower market, which we didn't know about. So we just got to see it all closed up at nighttime, but it was still real nice.
And then there's a lot of photos too. I just took of the buildings nearby because they were also really nice. This is the hoop area. Yeah. And this is that's a video. I don't know what's in the video because I didn't know it was a video. But anyway, they have a lot of Latin, so it's just like handball cum.
Handball cum.
And I was like, oh boy, this thing, I still can't figure out if Nobuo was fucking trolling or if that's what this is actually for.
Oh my god, oh yeah!
He said it was for like acupuncture, like you go walk on it in your bare feet and it's good for your feet. And then he made Akka run on it with him in bare feet.
Yeah, so we took our shoes off and started walking on it, but then he started singing Follow the Yellow Brick Road, Follow the Yellow Brick Road, and so then we started skipping because you can't sing that and not skip, and that was a terrible idea. And then it hurt. Because it felt really good just walking.
He might have
just
scammed you into getting feet for free.
The gall!
But I don't know. It looked like it could have been plausible, but I just decided that looks like my feet won't enjoy it, so I kept my shoes fucking on my feet.
It felt like a foot massage. I won't lie. Until I started skipping, it was very nice.
I don't know if this was like one tree or a bunch of trees intertwined.
They're all attached.
It was really beautiful.
I have like the same photo.
I remember looking on Google, just searching like what kind of tree it was and stuff because I was so fascinated.
It reminds me of like mangroves, but I have no idea. Yeah. No, right?
Mouse thinks it's real, so I'll say maybe it was real then. Some more photos.
I mean, it goes around in a full loop.
And this thing was like an area where you can perform in, I guess, because it had some really nice reverb and echo. I went in and sang William.
Yes, and we got it on video.
I did!
We'll have to get that really, except for, oh no! I was in the background, like, because I sat down on a fence that was sharp, and I didn't realize, and I was, like, laughing in the beginning of it, and I might have messed up the beginning of the audio, and I was just like, oh!
It's all good. I'll have to share that one with you guys. I'll show you the video where I'm in here singing William. And these are my boyfriends. I found the whole harem of them.
As soon as she walked towards, they got scared.
They got a little nervous and they flew away.
Yeah, they couldn't perform quite.
I also just
that was looking across from our hotel, right?
Yeah, it's a view from my bed in the hotel room. I thought it was cool because
that's a table.
Yeah, there was a table on the roof. I was jealous. I was like, I want a place to sit on the roof.
And there's no railing.
No railing. It's a danger table. You gotta be careful. Big gust of wind, you die.
You're
Don't
gone.
go there in a typhoon.
You're gone, bud.
And then this is the airport from another area. It was a really nice airport. And this is a latte Akka bought me. I felt like death. And I had to go to the bathroom. So while I went to pee, I was like, Akka, can you get me like a decaf rose latte? Because she was getting something anyway. And she gave me the rose latte. She gave me all the rose petals. It was cute.
The rose petals.
It was actually so good. I consumed
Couldn't
all
get
the
rose
flowers.
petals on the bed. Gotta get it on the latte.
Yeah. It worked. I consumed them this time. Like, I literally through the lid drank the flower petals. They were delicious. I have no regrets. I actually want to get one again or try making one homemade. Because I know where I can buy dried rose petals for tea. So I kind of want to try making this. It was really good.
That'd be good.
And then we found Gordon Ramsay
plain food!
Why is there Gordon Ramsay plain food? That's so fucking weird. And that's when we split up and got lost and almost missed.
And that's when we got lost. Exactly. And then we're just like, oh.
And I found this cool playground. I wanted to go in, but it says
I
you have to be
never
under 12.
found it! I I never found it. I was so upset. I would have gone in it. I would have said, "Fuck children. I'm going in this. I'm not under 12. I don't look under 12."
Je ne parle pas anglais. Je ne peux pas lire. Je sais pas les règles.
Je n'ai no read.
And then I found this outdoor garden. And it said it was a garden. And I was like, yo, I can go outside while waiting at the airport. I can touch grass. But then, like, every single person was smoking. So I went long enough to take a photo, hacked my lungs out, went back inside. I thought I could get some fresh air, but just kidding, it was toxic.
Nope. JK, Lo.
Oh, yeah. And this is actually when I landed for my layover. Because after we all figured it out, and we figured out our planes, we all got settled. You know, we had to split up and everything. It was all good.
Yeah,
and then it was all good. And then when I got to my layover, I was in Vancouver for a while. And this was a train that apparently went right from the airport to downtown, because I realized I didn't understand that I was gonna have a 2-day layover. I messed up calculating it in my head, and I was like, oh fuck,
Time changes.
I've got to kill 2 entire days. I'm not gonna stay in the airport for 2 entire days. Overnight for 1, maybe if I really had to, but like I'm not gonna sit there for 2 days. So I just I find a table where they'll actually, if you pay, they'll keep your luggage for you. And I just went out and explored. I was like, fuck that shit.
Oh, heck
I
yeah!
went exploring everywhere. Derpy Afro, you're from Vancouver. You might recognize some
shit,
of these places.
Whoa.
But yeah, I took some photos on the train. Because again, like Hong Kong, I really enjoyed the view of the mountains in the distance. It was really nice. I just kept taking photos of the mountains. And yeah, even more photos of the fucking mountains.
Just mountains.
I think the train went underground after this, though, and then I was sad because I couldn't see them anymore. I said, Logic, you'll be visiting in the next couple weeks. I hope you enjoy it. Oh yeah, this is one place I went. It was called what was it called? Broyer Cafe, I think. I basically was Googling like where can I get certain things, and then I'd find the best place, and no matter how far it was, because I got a transit pass, I would fucking go. And it told me that this place had really good melon bread, and I was craving coffee. So what this is it's matcha melon bread, but it's not normal melon bread. It's actually melon bread that has matcha infused in the crust, but inside there's melted white chocolate and mochi and red bean.
Oh crap, that sounds so good.
Amazing! And then the coffee is Vietnamese egg coffee. So like it's like an espresso, but on top it looks like milk, but it's not. On top it's like condensed milk whipped with raw egg yolk, and then
oh my god, yeah, you can literally see that it's like condensed milk. Holy crap!
It tasted like the best tiramisu, but like even more creamy and refreshing that you would ever have. And in the top left, that's the little kitty melon bread, because I had to get another one to go, and it's cute. But yeah, this was like the best drink I've ever had. Like hard recommend. If you ever get to try actual authentic like Vietnamese egg coffee, do it. It's the creamiest thing I've ever tasted. Like holy shit.
I like creamy.
And then I found out there was supposedly a really good arcade at a place called Metrotown. So I took the train over because it was the easiest and fastest. No, wait. I think it told me to take the train, but I took a bus because there was a stop next to me and I was too lazy to go to the train. They had a Luigi's Mansion arcade machine. I couldn't play it though because I didn't have any money. Because like, you know, I did not have money for this place. So I went and I tried to use a machine that took card. I withdrew some money and then I put it in the machine to get coins. And I didn't realize this one took dollars. I had tokens that I couldn't use in any machine. I don't know why there's a token machine, because none of the machines take tokens! So then I finally go back again, and I get some proper dollars. And then this machine is being hogged for the rest of the evening, so instead I go play rhythm games.
Amazing.
I got to play Sound Voltex for the first time, which was really difficult. I died the first time I played because I didn't quite understand. I did manage to get an A+ most of the other rounds that I played, but for me, an A+ isn't something to be proud of, so I was ashamed.
I've never even heard of this. I need to go to
Wait, Derpy Afro,
an arcade.
You can put in tokens on the other side. You don't have to put in dollars. Are you fucking kidding me? I had to withdraw like $40 because I withdrew $20 with the tokens, then found out I couldn't use them, so then I withdrew $20 and then cashed it into the coins. Are you fucking kidding me? I could have used my... I have a whole bag of tokens that I don't know what to do with because I'm not even in the fucking city now. God damn it!
Oh my god. Okay, so another maybe longer layover trip just needs to be planned.
Yeah, I need to make sure I have a layover here again. Machines on the side of the arcade that takes tokens. Oh, okay, so other machines that take tokens. Got it. Thanks for the heads up. And on the taiko machine, I got a few perfect combos. I was very proud of myself. I cleared a few on expert as well, and I was really proud of that. And I cleared it with a 69 combo.
That is amazing. You don't even need anything higher than that.
Too good. And then I got some ramen. Because I googled, it's like best ramen, Vancouver. It told me to go to, oh god, what's it called? I don't know. It began with Mario, because I remember it was like, oh, round, like an egg. I don't remember the rest of it, but they told me on Google that this was like one of the best places. So I found one. Luckily, there was one nearby. I only had to walk like 30 minutes.
I freaking love ramen eggs, though. They're so freaking good. Yeah. Also, I might run so I can set up for my stream.
Go for it. I can talk about this part by myself, because you weren't there.
Yeah, because I don't know.
And then you can set up your stream. If you need to start live too, like a little bit early, feel free to like chat with people and then I can raid you while you're live.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, so I'll give you time to like do your stuff and
because this
start to wrap up.
I just realized I'm probably boring you.
I'm just like, I can't really have any input.
Yeah, no worries. Feel free to peace out. I'll erase you. Bye.
Goodbye. We'll see you on my channel.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah, if you guys want to find out more about the trip, make sure that you come and tune into my stream, which will be after this. We have more things that you haven't seen.
Yeah.
I have some videos too.
Yeah, we got some videos. Bye. Oh, I cut her off. Shit, I didn't know she was still talking. I'm sorry, Olga. But yeah, we're gonna get to see some videos and stuff on her end as well. She has a few short videos. I decided to save all mine for editing, so you'll see them later. But hi, Dusk Raven. But yeah, we're gonna go through the rest of my layover ones. So the noodles in this were like straight thin noodles. They were a little drier than I would have liked, but the broth was really good. It was like chicken tonkotsu instead of pork. And the pork was pretty good. The egg was one of the best ramen eggs I ever had. And I liked the veggies, so that was a nice ramen. And then this is just one of the train stations, because I did eventually take the train. That's pretty cool. It reminded me a lot of the train in Hong Kong, but like outside, which I thought was nice. So, oh my god, I can wait for the train and get fresh air? Nice! And then more mountains! So I was taking a bus. I believe this is North Vancouver, because I went there for a little bit across the bridge, and then I came back. I went all over the fucking place. When I have layovers and I want to explore, no joke, I'm gonna fucking explore. And then I went to another mall because I was trying to find some vegetable juice, and it said, I think it was like, I don't remember the name of it. There was a place in a mall downtown that said it had really good vegetable juice. So I went there to get some veggie juice for breakfast, and I love ordering from David's Tea online, so I almost lost my shit when I saw a David's Tea store in person. But they were actually out. Like, their hot water machine was broken, so they only had one type of tea that they were borrowing hot water from somewhere else. Luckily, the one they had was like vitamin C, and I wanted something kind of like herbally. I didn't want any caffeine that day, so that worked perfectly well for me. I got a nice tea and I had my veggie juice, and it was a good way to start the day. And then I actually was messaging Mogu this day, because Mogu she reached out to me when she saw my photos and is like, hey yo! And then I got to hang out with Mogu. But she recommended I try this cookie place that's going out of business. That was inside a really expensive store that scared me. It's like, I think it's called Nordstrom. Everything there was so expensive that I was like, oh, intimidated. Like $900 for like a regular metal bowl you could get for like $1 elsewhere. And I was like, oh god, this is terrifying. But I walked through it to get these cookies. This one was gluten-free. They had a gluten version as well. I like the texture better of gluten-free stuff very often. So I decided to try this one. It was amazing. The texture felt like marshmallow. I'm not usually a sweets person, but this one was so good that I actually went and bought another one later. And then I was taking some photos, walking around a little bit. This was in, I don't know, it was downtown. And then I got a matcha because I decided not to have caffeine that day. But then I decided, social anxiety. I needed to be a bit tipsy if I was gonna meet someone. So I got a huge matcha before meeting up with Mogu. And then she grabbed one at the same location as well. And then I found this fucking place! What the hell is this? Guys, what the hell is this? I look across the street when we're walking, and Mr. Vape smoking bongs. All kind of juice, smoking accessories, rigs, papers, and batteries. And I'm like, what the fucking hell? I had to take a photo. I was so confused. Is this what all of Canada's like? They're very honest. The fact that they're so they even have a rainbow sign. The fact that they're so honest and outspoken about it, I think is what threw me off more than anything. Because it sticks out like a sore thumb. I stare at this. And I'm like, huh? JTF, I did a huge, it's a huge store too. I did a double take. I did not go in, sadly. I kept walking. I should have for the memes, just to see what's actually in there. But I was so surprised to see this that I was like, oh, okay. And then I found this place because I was looking to see if there's any places to buy like Japanese snacks and stuff. Because I had a little bit of room left in my bag. And Konbiniya is like a Japanese convenience store, I guess. They had a lot of really good snacks. It's expensive as fuck, though. Like, everything I bought here was like double the price I would have paid in Hong Kong. But it was worth it because I really like a lot of my snacks. I got to buy some more that I would have really liked to take home but didn't have room at the time. It was really nice to be able to find them here so I could still grab them. And they have crepes outside, which is cool, but I didn't try any crepes. I got these, where it's like, raw truffles, and it's like chocolate yuzu. I wanted to try it out of curiosity, but I must say, chocolate and yuzu do not mix. It was a mistake. It was horrible. And then I got this, which is like a blendy stick. It is, red bean matcha latte. If you use USD, it's chump change. I'm not sure though. Like a tiny bag of chips that would cost me 100 yen in Japan was like $5. I'm pretty sure even for US dollars, that is like, I'm pretty sure even if I convert it, I'm pretty sure that's a lot. I was like thrown off. I was like, why the fuck is it $5? And then I got a melon bread there, which is like a sesame flavor to have the next morning in case I needed some emergency food. And I did! I ended up not being able to get any food, so it worked really well. This is something you guys will never have. It's only for staff merch. It's a travel bag. You can put like toothbrushes and stuff in. And it has my face on it. Secret merch. And this was what I ended up having in addition to that for breakfast. I found some more veggie juice. It has really high iron, so that was lovely. And then I had this, which is a salty lychee drink. It's really good for heat exhaustion. Where I'd been so exhausted, I figured just as a preventative, it probably wouldn't hurt to have a drink with like a lot of electrolytes and salt and stuff in it. So I thought it would be good. So I got that and I chugged both of these before going on the plane, which was actually a mistake because then I had to fucking pee and I didn't want to get up off my seat, so I just tried to sleep it off. Eventually I caved in and I got up and I went to pee. No, wait, no, that was a different flight. Anyway, one of my flights. Yeah, because Akko was on this one too. I remember warning her. I woke her up and warned her. No, wait, no. No, she wasn't on that one. I did wake up the person next to me though, but I don't know who it was. But there was like an inch of pee on the floor in the whole bathroom. And I didn't realize. I found out the hard way because I stepped in it. And no, it wasn't water. Because I looked at it, it was dark yellow. At first I thought, okay, maybe it was beer. Oh, it was here. Okay. And then I realized, it stinks. Why does it stink? And I didn't want anyone else to have to get pee on their shoes. I'm glad it was Aka. I did remember right the first time then. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. So I warned like everybody. I came out of the bathroom and told the whole line, I'm like, please find another bathroom. It's not worth it. No matter how bad you gotta go, it's not worth it. It was sloshing with the turbulence and I almost vomited. It wasn't beer. It wasn't beer. I could tell. Trust me. I had to pee so bad that unfortunately by the time I noticed what I was splashing my feet in, I was already on the toilet. So I had to stand in there for a while. It was awful. Oh yeah. So I think we're gonna save these for another stream. Cause I think I might wanna do a whole stream about this, to be honest. So at first I thought maybe this was a fever dream. But it wasn't a fever dream. There was a bunch of cases of very, very cursed, very old Disney merch. Apparently, all of which are official, even if they look horrifyingly bootleg and mutilated. Exactly, I can do a cursed Disney stream and talk about other cursed Disney shit as well. You literally Disney Whirl, like Disney Whirl with Donald. I wouldn't even be surprised. It was quite possibly one of the scariest, things I ever found in my life. Was just these displays of Disney things. And if that wasn't bad enough, they just kept going. There was hundreds, literally hundreds of these things. Oh my god. 1 second. Give me a sec. Okay. So this is just some of them. Don't worry. I have some close-ups. If you want to see some better photos. And if you don't believe me, go to the Vancouver airport. You'll find this bullshit. You'll find it. Look at this! What is this? What is this? This is not the Donald that I know. This is not the Donald that I know. This is certainly not the Donald that I know. So it is these two are the colors are melting. I don't understand. I don't understand. What is this one even doing with that pose? This one looks cranky, he's ready to murder your mom. This one's like a marionette, but at least he looks kind of normal. But some of these, this one especially is not even recognizable as Donald anymore. I wouldn't know if it wasn't in this Donald stuff. And what even is this? Is this a bath thing that you put soap in? I don't even understand what this is supposed to be anymore. Look at this! Look at this! The color is barely even on it anymore. This is actually copy pasta in real life. This is cursed. I do not for 1 second believe that these are not actually cursed. Hi Tito! So my first thought when I looked at this was, yes, this is probably a 200-year-old toy, even though Disney's not that old, I don't think, made of plastic that is toxic and will kill you, probably with lead paint. I'm pretty sure these are leaching chemicals that were killing children back in the day, and now that they have been preserved in a museum, if anyone smashes that glass, they'll be killing children in the modern day. It's, they call it the godless store for a reason. I would believe it. I found cans that were, at the airport. I was so hungry that I didn't realize they were stuffed animals in cans at first. It was, canned bear, canned polar bear, and canned moose. And I saw it and I took a photo and sent it to Aka and Hardy. And I was like, guys, I'm so hungry. Every restaurant in the airport is fucking closed except for Tim Hortons, which for some reason has a lineup for an hour. I'm so fucking hungry and all I can find is canned bear meat. And it just ended up being a stuffed animal in a can. Because there were chips, but they were so overpriced that out of spite, I didn't want to pay those fucking prices. I was trying to find anything else that would be worth my money. But yeah, there were literally metal cans of like bears and moose, and I thought it was just chunks of meat, like stew, but it was literally plushies in cans. And I was like, oh. Ah. But yeah. Mm-mm-mm. 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 Boo 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 boo. Sorry, I'm just talking to Akka, trying to figure out where we're going. No, that's not how it works. I don't know what part you're referring to, but anyway. I gotta pee so bad right now that I'm like dying. I'm just waiting for Akka to set up, no worries. Mm-mm-mm. 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 Let me check if she good. Hold on. Mm-mm-mm. Let me check. Oh, she's live now, I think. Okay. Okay, I read. Okay, I'm gonna raid Akka on both platforms. We'll look at more Cursed Disney later. I'm still gonna be live. We're just moving over to Akka's channel to look at her photos, yeah? Give me like 1 second to set the raid up on YouTube. Then I'll set it up on Twitch. And then I'm gonna be a little bit late to hers as well because I gotta fucking pee. I'll be a little tiny bit. Don't worry about me. I'll be joining as soon as I can. Mm-hmm. Just give me a sec. I'm glad we got to finally look at the photos, though. I'm really glad that I did end up deciding to just wait and redo it. It was a lot more fun getting to do it with Akka there as well, and getting to, like, you know, talk with so many photos and with both experiences and actually having energy. It was a lot more fun today, so I'm very happy we waited. Alright, give me 1 sec to mute this and then set up the raid. I'm gonna fucking pee my pants. I set up the raid. I'm not putting my links or anything right now. I gotta raid immediately so I can go pee. Oh my god, I'm gonna actually pee my pants if I don't get this raid done fast enough. I gotta pee! Okay, hold on. I got 14 seconds! 14 seconds! 14 seconds! I'm not gonna say hi in the raid because I gotta pee. I gotta pee. I gotta pee. Go say hi for me. Okay, we raid! Hooah! Okay, I read. Time to pee!